I know we like an incredible drop. Can I give you an incredible drop?
I love incredible drops.
I know.
Sorry, I didn't realise we were doing incredible drops.
Listen to this. So the other night, Sonny's got a puzzle, right, at home, like a standard big wood one, and you just put different, like, truck, fire engine, motorbike. There's 8 pieces that go in it, okay? And
you can complete it.
And I struggle a bit with the truck. It's a bit only the fire engine. Zoe helps me, but I don't tell Sonny. I tell him I did it. As I was walking along, right, I've tripped over. Everything's gone flying. All the pieces have come off the puzzle. You know the ones I'm talking about? Just like a board, a wooden board.
Yeah, but I would say like thickness is about less than a centimetre.
Yeah. But then it's got a little handle on it.
Yeah.
But everything, and this is important too, it didn't just come out normally. Everything's flown up in the air and tumbled, but everything landed face up again. Like on the floor. Not in the right order.
No.
It wasn't like it was a complete stencil, but I did look at it and go, that's very unlikely to happen because everything flipped at least once.
Does the handle on it help it bounce back onto another side?
You would think the handle would help it stay wrong way up.
Why would you think that?
Because that makes it more incredible. No, but do you know what I mean? Like it's more stable that way, and then it's just flat when it's the right way down.
You had that amazing drop with your phone that time where...
I don't want to bring it up. Yes, that was probably one of the most incredible drops we've ever seen.
Yeah, it dropped off the desk.
My phone case was completely square on the edge, like it was a rugged case. Phone drops off the desk. Yeah. It bounces, kind of flips a few times, like rolls, like a car flying off a cliff or something, rolls halfway to the wall and lands on its edge.
Not against the wall.
Not against the wall, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible drops.
Here's an incredible drop. I think I told you about this at the time. But a friend of mine, Austin,
drink?
Yeah,
oh, this is amazing. This is the most incredible drop I've ever heard.
A friend of mine, Austin, his girlfriend at the time, lovingly kicked him as they were dancing and kicked his Jack Daniels and Coke out of his hand, which was in a plastic glass. Right? It's landed on the ground, but suctioned up, so none of the liquid came out.
Think about that for a second, friends. That's incredible.
So what you're seeing...
It's arced through the air, kept all the fluid in it, landed upside down and landed on the ground.
Then sealed itself. Yep.
Forever.
An amazing drop.
For future generations.
We will get that. I'll track down the photo of that amazing drop.
Did you try and use a menu or something to slide underneath?
Yeah. Didn't work.
No. As soon as you break that seal.
I mean, the first thing you do is, with an amazing drop, is you're meant to take a photo of it.
And you yell, everyone get back. Don't disturb the amazing drop. Look, 131060 though, I'd happily open the lines to hear of other amazing drops.
Yeah.
Love to see if someone could beat the cup upside down.
Yes, and we'll post a photo of that now and get it up at Instagram and Hamish Andy.
Incredible drops. What have you dropped? How has it landed? What were the chances?
Alan, you've got an incredible drop.
Yeah, I was at work, just pulled a hot bowl of soup straight out of the microwave, and as I turned around, the bowl slipped out of my hand, like one of the deep Luxor bowls.
Yep.
And as it slipped from my hand, the soup started to spill out. I grabbed the bowl and scooped at the same motion and caught every drop of the soup. Not a single drop.
Alan!
There was about 5 people saw me do it, and every one of them just went, "My God, how did you do that?"
Yeah, Alan,
I just went, it's all in the wrist, actually.
And you probably wouldn't feel like eating after that. You'd feel like taking a year off.
You go out the back and try and do it again. Alan, first of all, 10 points for using the word Luxor, because it immediately gave us the right idea of bowl. Second of all, am I right to say that as it dropped and it was sort of maybe the soup was arcing out the top under gravity, your hands moved faster than the bowl to grab it again?
Well, I had my fingers under the bowl and my thumb on the rim, and the rim slipped out from under my thumb.
Right, I see.
As the bowl tipped forwards with the contents,
then you had the pace.
I sort of reached over the top of it.
Yes,
and
understand.
grabbed the bowl.
And then that's when you
action and just scooped upwards.
That's when you started moving faster than gravity.
He had to chase the gravity.
That's the thing. It's incredible. He was escaping the atmosphere.
He's gone now. We can't ask him whether he's Superman, but he probably is.
Probably was.
Paula, tell us, incredied drop.
Yeah, ahoy.
Ahoy, Paula.
Ahoy,
and thank you for using our preferred telephonic greeting. Paula, what did you drop?
Well, it wasn't me. There was a group of 5 of us walking down the street, and my friend, he was drinking out of a long neck bottle of beer.
Mm-hmm.
And he's walking along. He took a sip. As he went to put it down, it slipped out of his hand and bounced on the pavement, and then bounced straight back up into his hand, and he just continued drinking.
That's how I do it. Like he's just bouncing a footy. So, did he get it back in his mouth before it started frothing out the neck,
It
Paul?
didn't froth or anything. You just kept going.
It didn't froth so quick, not even the bottle knew it had been dropped.
As if it was a rubber bottle. Just bouncing straight.
Boy, remember, mate, every 15 steps you got to bounce your beer.
Thank you, Paula. Anna, can you beat that? An incredible drop.
Hi guys, how are ya?
Very good, Anna. What was your incredible drop?
Well, I had a bottle, like a 1.5 bottle of soft drink sitting on my dining room table, which is probably just under a metre high. I've knocked it off the table and it's landed perfectly on its lid.
That is amazing. Like, that's incredible, Anna. That's the weight. To not topple it is phenomenal.
And Anna, what do you do at that point? Is it a photo? Is it a celebration?
I had a few mates around at the time, so it was a lot of screaming and yelling and, oh my God, can we believe this has just happened?
Yeah. Everyone just scrambling to get it on Instagram first.
Pretty much.
Before you realise it's just a picture of an upside-down bottle. So you have to go, guys, seriously, though, that you think about the context where it came from.
Emily, an incredible drop.
Ahoy, boys. Long
Ahoy.
time, first time. How are you going?
Great to have you on, Em.
So my incredible drop is actually pretty incredible. I was actually playing with my dog one time, and I had my sunnies on my head, and the dog is around me. He's leaping, bounding, yapping at me, and I'm spinning around trying to grab him. And as I spin around, my glasses flew off my head and bounced straight into the chair of my new Peugeot 308 hat, which has been road tested over
You've
4
got
million
us.
miles.
You're the cheeky Frenchman.
I'm the cheeky Frenchman.
Oh, I thought the sunnies were going on the dog.
Yes, that was today's cheeky Frenchman. They are now in the draw to win a brand new Peugeot 308 hatch.
Damn it.
You can't help but feel
Gotcha,
tricked.
guys.
Yeah, we know, Em.
Yeah,
We know.
I always thought the Sunnies was going to go on to the
I
dog.
thought the sunnies were bouncing on the ground and going on the dog, and I was just getting ready to cheer.
Which would be an incredible drop. I mean, that would be
But can
fantastic. I
so
would love that.
Yeah, that's true. And but what I think
Every
is nice,
time, I mean, we invented this game, so we can't be angry at you, Em. People have gone to HamishAndy.com, registered, you've done that, you've been called back by our producers, you've been slipped in, you're the cheeky Frenchman, you wove the story perfectly over to the Peugeot, which is France's favourite car.
Yeah.
But at the same time, even though we invented this idea, it does feel a bit like in Mr. and Mrs. Smith where they find out the other person's the assassin.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you go,
I'm
well,
sorry,
does this
guys.
whole
I'm
relationship
sorry
mean
to break
nothing?
your trust that way.
No, we
fine.
asked for it.
Sorry.
In fact, we
asked for it.
encouraged it.
Thank you very much, Emily. Paul joins us, Ham. Paul, you've got an amazing drop.
Yeah, mate. G'day, Hamish and Andy. How are you?
Very good, Paul. I mean, this came through late, but we felt like it was worth taking. What have you done?
Yeah, well, look, it was like 20-odd years ago at Luna Park in Sydney on the harbour there.
Yep.
It was one of the first roller coasters. It was on a circular track, and it used to sort of go backwards and forwards and then all the way over. It used to do full loops.
Mm-hmm.
Half the train faced forward and half the train faced backwards, so you sort of went backwards one time and forwards the other.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And we had some girls sitting behind us, the brother-in-law and I, and they had a small stuffed toy there. And as we did a full loop, at the top of the loop, they dropped their stuffed toy, and by the time the train came around to the bottom, my brother-in-law caught it, and I was sitting right behind us, and we could just hand it back to him in the seat.
Unbelievable.
Great drop.
Unbelievable drop. Now, that was 20 years ago, you say, Paul.
Yeah, so it was a long time ago with the old style roller coaster that did those loops. So it was just on that circular track.
Has anything since then come close to that moment for you?
No, that was a once in a lifetime drop. We'll never beat it.
Have you ever thought of trying to go back and recreate it?
I don't think the ride even exists anymore. Let's try it on a new ride.
Yeah, try it on a new ride.
Thanks very much, Paul.
Great one, Paul.
Hey, it's been a day of incredible drops.
And now we're told that during the show, somebody's heard about the fact that we're celebrating incredible drops, times where you drop something out of your hands and it's landed in an amazing way.
In a very special way.
Someone's heard that this has been happening, and they've rung up with what they're proclaiming to be today's first epic drop.
An epic drop.
And that
Alicia?
outranks an incredible drop.
Yep.
Alicia, do you think you've got an epic drop?
It definitely is an epic drop. Like, this is a one-in-a-lifetime event.
Wow.
Go for it, Alicia.
What have you dropped?
I didn't drop. I'd just had my daughter, and I'd moved from the birthing suite down to the ward.
Oh, right. Okay.
And in the bed next to me is this other mum who's just come down about 2 hours before me.
Yep.
And, you know, Bub's all swaddled up on her chest and Mum's fallen asleep on her back in the bed with Bub on her chest.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, the way our ward's set up, my bed's the first thing that you walk into. So as soon as you walk in the door, there's, like, my bed. So I've closed my privacy curtain for the door, but not to the rest of the room.
Gotcha. Yep.
And this man's walked in, which obviously turns out to be a partner, and he's opened the curtain and he's gone, "Oh, you're not my wife?" And I've gone, "No, sorry," and I've laughed. Now, assuming it's my laugh that shocked Mum awake, and she's just sat up.
Okay.
With baby
completely
on chest.
forgot Bub was there.
And usually,
And
this baby's only a few hours old now. They normally don't start walking till at least a day.
No, and they're not good at landing yet either,
No.
like a gymnast.
Not till day 2 will they start landing.
And a defence for the mother, I mean, she's not used to having a
yesterday
baby.
she wasn't a mum.
No, it was her first baby as well.
Yep.
So this was just like sheer exhaustion.
So before we go on, Alicia, is the baby fine in this story?
Baby is perfectly fine.
Okay, I just need to know that.
That's part of the epic drop.
Okay, so what happens?
Well, she's... You know how when you're trying to frantically catch something and you don't catch it, you kind of like hot potato it?
Juggle it. Yep.
She's hot potatoing her poor little baby, but because she's frantic, it's getting further and further away from her.
Yes.
This has given Dad time to get to the side of the bed. Now, the whole room's just kind of gone, and everyone's frozen. Everyone likes to believe that they'd rush and be all hands in. You're not. You just freeze and your heart stops and you watch.
I don't know if you watched the recent Ashes series, Alicia, but the same thing happens in the slip cordon.
Yeah,
Everyone
exactly.
just stares at the guy juggling the ball.
And I think what she would have been thinking is like, oh no, I'm doing an Alistair Cook, which is the captain of the English team, and he
Not
kept
an
juggling.
Alistair Cook at Trent Bridge.
No,
he
no,
was
exactly.
catching very well.
And then the husband plays the role of Ian Bell, who bats number 4 for England, and he's run in and has he taken the catch?
And is that what everyone was yelling, Alicia?
No, the whole room was just dead still. Like
Yeah, right.
the parents were the only two moving, and we're just.
So she's juggling.
He's frantically trying to help, and she's frantically trying to catch. So they end up doing this weird little hot potato between them. And Bub, who was destined to land face down on the floor, has, in the process, been flipped over onto her back in the air and has actually landed in the crib bassinet next to the bed. On her back, face
Slam
up.
dunk.
Fantastic.
And we're just still staring. Everyone's just still staring at this baby because we're just waiting for that moment.
Yep.
And she just opens her eyes, yawns, and goes back to sleep.
Brilliant.
The only
Brilliant, Alicia.
That is amazing, Alicia.
Yeah.
That is an incredible drop and a relieving drop.
Relieving drop.
The only thing better would be if the baby winked. I knew that would happen.
What was anyone worried about? Thank you, Alicia.
Come on, guys.
Thank you for being with us today. Thank you to Jamie
really good
Lawson. Hey, last week on the show, we did Incredible Drops as a little bit of a segment.
It was just an innocent observation. We saw an incredible drop in here. You know, these are the times where, your phone falls off the table, it bounces, lands on its side and stays there, and no one can believe
Lands
it.
upright.
We then had this call, which was phenomenal.
My friend, he was drinking out of a long neck bottle of beer. It slipped out of his hand and bounced on the pavement, and then bounced straight back up into his hand, and he just continued drinking.
He's just bouncing a footy.
See, not only is that an incredible drop, it's an incredible catch.
It is actually an incredible catch. It wasn't until the laughter died down, which was only about an hour ago, that we realised that was also an incredible catch because he wasn't expecting that catch.
No.
So to be able to respond that quickly
and calmly,
re-grab and then take a swig it is an incredible catch. 13-10-60. Do we finally make this puzzle whole? The other side of the bridge is incredible catches from incredible drops. A drop you weren't expecting. Against the odds, somehow it's stuck in your hands. I know to mirror the incredible drops out there are so many incredible catches.
13-10-60, give us a buzz. You have an incredible catch. Joe, another beer glass related one.
What have you caught, Joe?
I actually dropped a Carlton Draft stubby and caught it in between my feet about an inch off the ground on the tiles.
Yeah, that's a great catch.
Are you standing up at that stage?
Yeah, standing up.
And at that point, Joe, I mean, because that's a reflex thing. Often people use their feet to try and catch things. You don't realise that a full bottle of beer would probably be quite painful if it did.
You're just trying to stop it.
I guess I found a few too many at that time to not care.
Well, and was there anyone around to witness it?
In the next room, so...
You had to call them.
Everyone come in here. Joe, are you sure you didn't just put a beer between your feet? I promise you I didn't.
Thanks, Joe. Adam, tell us an incredible catch.
Mate, I'll set the scene. Imagine you're swinging an 8-kilo sledgehammer.
Yep.
You've got your legs shoulder width apart.
Yep.
Workmate Cade has swung the sledgehammer in between his legs to hit the concrete.
Yep.
He's completely missed the concrete.
Ooh.
The handle of the sledgehammer's hit his leg, and left his hands. But then the sledgehammer's done a full 360, and while he's still bent over thinking, oh no, I've dropped the sledgehammer, it actually landed back in his left hand for him to continue the upswing and start swinging the hammer.
Oh, wow. So it looks...
Two people at work saw it. Ridiculous.
It's one of those ones. So it's like
I
he just
still
did
can't
it's
see
like
it.
he did a flip. So he was trying to break something between his feet kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's let it go. It's gone over his back.
Oh, no, it hasn't gone over his head. I think it's just done a spin behind him.
It's gone in between his legs. The handle, which has spun the head of the hammer, but actually don't know how has moved it forward again as well. So it's gone in behind him, done a 360, and landed back in his hand.
Back in his hand, so it didn't go over his body. It was like he just did a flip. It was just spun it behind him.
But it swung behind. Yeah, it spun behind him.
And he's just grabbed it again. It's one of those ones, Adam, where, I mean, I've always assumed, like, if you die and you go to heaven, there is a God.
Yeah.
I always fantasize that they give you like an hour in the edit suite and you can watch highlights from your life. It's things like that you'd just be racing back to. I'd probably spend half an hour on it, on something like that, slow-moing it, getting mates up, have a look.
I thought you were going to say these
highlights.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and find your mates, Adam.
I thought you were going to say, Ham, that God goes, these are the ones I'll let you get away with. Because this hammer should have really done more damage.
Should have landed on your head.
Mike, tell us an incredible catch.
Mike, we're with you already. You're listening to a delayed version of the radio in the background there. Can you hear us, Mike? Mike, I reckon you're about to answer.
It's going to catch up.
Mikey. Nah. I think Mike's just left the car and left us on the radio to ourselves. I think we got Ashley.
Ashley, wrap us up, Ashley.
Hi.
Tell us, Ashley, incredible catch.
My husband, who was my fiance at the time, we had just bought our first house and it needed some renovation. We were upstairs taking all the rubbish from upstairs and throwing it out the window into the big tip bin. I was careless and it got caught on a couple of the rubbish bits. And my husband, who was downstairs, saw and caught my engagement ring in his hand.
Wow. So you throwing something, it clipped your engagement ring and it came off your hand.
Yep.
And on its
the
way...
rubbish went into the tip and the engagement ring fell into his hand. He caught it.
That's incredible.
I mean, you could try it. Not that you would, but you could try to recreate that 100 times. You wouldn't get it.
You'd just get married that day after that. I mean, you'd go to him. Yep, you're definitely the man for me.
You'd jump out the window as well. He'd catch you and you just burn to the church.
Thank you very much, Ashley. HamishAndy.com. We should point out the results of you calling me out.
Oh, please. I've just had a look at the video. I mean, I know I lost the call out.
We didn't really lose.
No.
I failed the first one.
And you dunked. I mean, I can't take that away from you.
Yeah.
I can cite all the technicalities.
Yes.
The softball, the long runner, the many attempts, but
didn't
you
bounce.
But you dunked.
Yeah.
You dunked, and I got caught up in it. And I owe you a cake that says Andy Lee is the best at sports.
Yep, and you can eat some humble pie alongside that cake.
I only have time to cook one item, and I've chosen cake.
I'm a fresh, incredible drop.
Great. People might not know incredible drops. I mean, we only did it once last year, didn't we? But I'm happy. It can't be a regular segment. I don't think we could do it every week, but we could do it every 4 to 6 months.
And hence I'd like to relaunch today.
It has probably been about 4 months since we did incredible drops. We should point out the incredible drop that kicked it off was a mate of yours, Anno, in the States, had a bourbon and Coke in a plastic cup, got bumped on a dance floor.
Dropped the whole cup. It
landed cup down, but it landed so perfectly it had sealed the bourbon and Coke onto the dance floor. Dance floor which already had a bit of moisture on it, but the cape was half full and upside down.
Yeah, amazing.
Incredible drop.
Incredible drop. Hey, and this one is from Martha at HamishAndy.com. If you want to get through, you can always hit us there. She said, I would like to kick off this year with an incredible drop. I have a killer drop.
Oh, my God.
Let's set the scene. Myself, my sister, we're in the backyard playing table tennis, and the family dog and the family rabbit are lying around the table.
Is that important information?
Wait and see.
Well, even if it's not, it paints a nice picture that the whole team's out there.
My sister hit the ball that I was meant to try to bounce off my bat so I could catch it, when you're just kind of cradling it.
Yep.
She missed it, looked down, it landed on the back of her rabbit's neck and stayed there.
Okay. Yep, in the divot of a rabbit's neck. So she's hit the ball from the other end and it's landed in the divot of a rabbit's neck. That's an incredible drop. That is an incredible drop.
13-10-60. do you have an incredible drop? I loved the one where the guy was walking along with the long neck of Melbourne bitter. He dropped it.
It bounced because it's a thick bottle.
It bounced straight back up. He caught it and kept walking.
Took another swing. I mean, that's just incredible drop / best guy ever.
Lachlan, incredible drop.
Boys, how are we?
Yeah,
Very
really
good,
mate.
Lockie.
Do you feel so? We talked it up a hell of a lot. Did you feel extra pressure on your drop, or are you that confident leading in?
Oh, look, I do. I feel there's a bit of pressure, but I think it's a good one.
Yeah, okay, what do you got?
So, set the scene a couple of years ago. We're at school, sort of talking, just a group of lads, and conversation was getting interesting, and I was very much into it. Standing there eating my peanut butter sandwich, and my hands have gone weak, and the sandwich has slipped out of my hand.
Just a mid-conversation, limb weakness.
Mid-conversation.
Yep.
I've had a moment. I've dropped the sandwich, and reactions like we've played hacky sack. I've kicked the sandwich back up to my hands. Conversation didn't even stop.
Oh, fantastic.
Wow.
It is a great drop.
It's a good, incredible drop. And the sandwich was able to stay together. I assume the peanut butter was sticky enough to gel the sandwich together.
Peanut butter was the perfect spread of choice.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to do it with a coon sliced sandwich. Nothing against them, but that would have come apart.
Sliced cheese, you'd be in trouble.
Sliced cheese, you're in a huge amount of trouble. Unless it was a grilled, but no time to sit here all day theorising about which sandwich is structurally perfect for a kick.
If you gave a hand spasm. Adam, an incredible drop.
Yep.
Thanks,
how you doing, boys?
Yeah,
Ahoy, Adam.
So I'm an electrician, and I was up in a second-story roof cavity. My boss was outside at the main switchboard, and I dropped a weighted bit of string line down the second-story cavity, and it popped out of the 2-centimetre hole in the switchboard.
If I am understanding that visual correctly, the odds on that have got to be 1,000 to 1.
Pretty high, I'd say, yeah.
So, Adam, was the hole obviously on a floor basis, so you could go straight through it? What was the idea? Was it going to land, and then your boss would try and find it?
That's right. Yeah, he'd have a hook wire of some sort,
Yeah.
Poking around in that hole, trying to find the string.
Yep.
As it turned out, he didn't need it.
Unbelievable. It's like the Harlem Globetrotters of electricians.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you would have saved 45 seconds.
At least.
Did you go to Smoko early? Come on, guys. We're wrapping this up early. Get your donuts and your mother's because your mother drinks. That is not your actual mum's. I hope you all bought energy drinks to work because Adam's done an incredible drop and we've all got 45 seconds extra Smoko. Except I wasted it explaining the difference between drinks and your mum's.
Jack, wrap this up for us. An incredible drop.
Yeah, how you going, guys, by the way?
Really great, Jack. I mean, we've got two crackers.
Background check. I'm a collector of all things Formula One, like it's kind of my life. And so my prized possession is a massive frame signed by Kimi Räikkönen, who's my favourite driver. It's quite a large frame, and so I've moved into a new place, and it's it's affordable. I'm only an apprentice, so it's kind of painted cinder blocks, so they don't look too bad.
Yep, lovely.
But every here and there's a few hooks, and I had to move it because I shifted my desk around, and I was re-hanging it yesterday, and it was, quite far up the wall, and I hung it on one hook, and just as I let go, I kind of dropped it because the hook actually snapped, and what it did is it slid down the wall, and it actually picked up another hook and landed on that hook.
That's incredible.
I panicked quite a bit, but then 4 hours later that hook snapped, and so now it's all broken. But anyway,
Oh, really?
Oh, no, but in the moment, that hook pulled like a cliffhanger, like a Sylvester Stallone, when you think they're falling, rock climbing, and just last minute snap.
Yeah, that's it. No, I couldn't have planned it myself, but, it saved it for a bit, so.
Depends which bit of cliffhanger, because later on it also did a cliffhanger where Sylvester Stallone couldn't hang on to the girl and she died.
Well, that did happen. I mean, then later on that hook did snap, so that was a perfect Sylvester Stallone reenactment. Wow, good one. Okay, let's bring everyone up to speed. Yesterday on the show, we cracked out a segment that if it was up to us, we would want to do every day, but you can't.
Yes.
You cannot go to the apple tree every day and pick all the apples. You must give them time to grow. So it's a segment called Incredible Drops that we do once every 3 to 4 months.
Yes.
We let everyone build up their stories of incredible drops. And yesterday,
I mean, the highlight for me on yesterday's Incredible Drops, even though we couldn't believe it, not only did a ping pong ball land in the nook or the behind the neck of a rabbit and stay there, but it's a guy, an electrician.
Oh, yeah, that was amazing.
that was dropped
a plumb line.
A plumb line, like a little cord.
A weight with it on the end of a string.
Yeah.
2 stories.
2 stories, and dropped it through a 2-centimetre hole, was it?
Yep. The hole of a fuse. Like, if everyone imagines how big a fuse is in a fuse box, 2 stories, dropped it straight through the hole. No one could believe it on the worksite. Everyone lost their mind.
Save the minutes.
Absolutely incredible drop. This is the segment where if you've dropped something and it's landed or rebounded in an incredible way, this is where you call up. Now, we put a lid on it yesterday and we said, guys, we've had a lot of fun. Let's not overdo incredible drops because we just can't have Christmas every day.
But you can email this show and give us Christmas every day.
And look, it's just so happened that as much as we want to put a lid on this round, before we do it again in, say, May or June of this year, we had another incredible drop come in overnight, Ando.
People podcast the show. You can podcast this show if you like. HamishAndy.com for the details. Now, Anna is one of our podcasters from New Zealand.
Jack read this email and he said, guys, don't read this.
Yeah.
You can email us anytime. We hadn't got to the emails this morning. Jack said, keep your eyes away from the email. We're getting Anna up on the show. We've got to do incredible drops just one more time before we let this go for another few months. Anna joins us from New Zealand. Ahoy, Anna. Welcome to the show.
Ahoy, how's it going?
Yeah, great.
Really good.
Anna.
God, we're excited. When we've had news that there was a fresh, incredible drop from across the ditch, God, we were excited. What have you got?
Right, so I was with a bunch of friends camping, and we're just round the campfire, and I was telling a story, and I had a beer in one hand, and with that hand I did this big sweeping hand gesture, dropped the beer, it bounces off the ground, my hand's gone like to try and grab it, and it comes straight back up onto my finger and stays there.
Oh, so it was a bottle of beer. It sealed onto your finger.
So you corked it with your finger.
Yeah.
As you lunged to grab it, it's bounced up and corked onto your finger.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's an incredible drop. Cirque du Soleil couldn't do that. If there was a Cirque du Soleil campfire version and they're doing fire tricks and sleeping bag tricks, they wouldn't even try that trick.
No, and if they call us now, Anna, we're not going to pass your details on.
And we can't. It can't happen again. Never try it again. Anna, that is such a good, incredible drop.
13, 10, 60.
Let's go one more time. One more, spoil ourselves. One more time.
Do you have an incredible drop? Doesn't have to beat Anna's because that's bloody good.
And then, we just do these ones. And then, Anna, we've got to be disciplined. We've got to put the chocolate biscuits back in the cupboard.
Kathy.
Hi.
Hey, Kathy.
Hi, boys. Ahoy.
Ahoy, Kath. You got an incredible drop for us?
Yes, I was on the Superloop when I was about 16.
What's a Superloop?
A ride. You know, the one that goes right around?
Yeah. Well aware.
And I had it in my pocket, my purse, and it fell out of my pocket in the middle of the ride when it was sort of upside down. And for some reason, just out of instinct, I had my hands underneath me like I was looking for it, and it came back to my hand in exactly the same position we were when it fell out of my pocket.
Hang on. So your purse has fallen out of your pocket at the top of the loop?
Yeah.
And it's landed
in your lap.
I don't know, somewhere with gravity or whatever, it came back to my hand.
Oh, it's definitely gravity.
Gravity would definitely play a part.
Gravity's, if he's not the main suspect here, he's certainly an accessory to the crime.
So, can I just get this clear? You've lost your purse at the top of the loop, and on the way back...
in the middle of the ride, and it's come back when we've hit the same spot, and it came back straight into my hand, and I just looked at my hand and was like, what the hell?
Hang on. So it wasn't
same
at the
spot or 180 degrees opposite?
Yeah.
So, did you come down the loop, Kathy, and it fell into your hands, or you just went past that spot again and it was back in your
I think when it came back to the same spot, and it came back and landed in my hand, and I was just like, no way.
Look, Kathy, it's a difficult one visually, and that sometimes happens on incredible drops, but that is an incredible drop. That's an incredible drop.
It's a mysterious drop.
It's a mysterious drop. I think if I've got it right, I think it was top of the loop drop, landed back in hand at the bottom.
Bottom of the loop. That's what I keep thinking, but she says she went back.
I just think in the excitement we're saying yes to some things without thinking about them. Josh. Ahoy, Joshy.
Ahoy.
Ahoy to you.
You've got an incredible drop.
I do, yes. This one was a couple of years ago. I went around to the back at a mate's place having a couple of beers.
Yep.
And we're all familiar with the standard wooden fence that, that everybody has at the back. I put my beer on the horizontal palings on the back of it.
Oh, so the cross beam.
Backyard fence.
On the cross beam, yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, finished up, went to grab my beer, knocked it over, and it fell down the back of the cross beam, ran down the back of the fence, and landed on its neck. Now,
I reckon it spilled about 2 drops of beer, half full still, on its neck, completely upside down.
So it landed upside down on the bottom beam, but then...
on the ground itself. So
On the
the beam
ground?
was kind of, separated from the back of the fence, and it just fell down to almost a track,
Fell down the back and it trapped all the beer in on its way down.
Yep, correct.
And what sort of ground are we talking? Like soft dirt, hard dirt, grass?
No, it was a concrete ground. I've actually got a photo of it.
Send it in.
Hang on,
Josh.
so it ran,
Yeah,
that's
I couldn't
huge.
believe it.
Concrete is an extra layer of difficulty because it didn't break,
Yeah,
but it managed to seal it in.
And, and some kind of suction has managed to seal the half a long neck in there.
Correct. Yeah.
Brilliant,
So
Josh.
it was, there was a bit of bark on the concrete, but
Oh, sure, it's not, you know,
I still
it's,
can't believe it.
you know, it's not clinically clean, but it's just an incredible drop, and that's what we celebrate.
Get the photo, Josh. Get the photo to us. Charles, wrap this up. An incredible drop.
Yeah, I was walking along a balcony, tripped, my phone went off, and it landed in someone's breast pocket underneath.
How many stories up was the balcony?
I reckon it was 2 floors up.
Two full floors.
2 floors. It's fallen down and landed in someone's breast pocket.
What type of phone was it, Charles?
It was like a small Nokia brick. Probably would have been fine anyway, but I'm glad I caught it.
Oh, I mean, a brick is even more
Did you
degree
know-
of difficulty. Like a smooth-edged iPhone or a Samsung these days is like, you know, that's going to go in a pocket. But back in the day, a brick's harder.
And did you know the person from down below?
I had no idea who they were. I was new at a middle school, so they just looked up and thought I was a bit of a weirdo
Was at school?
Oh, but I mean, that's just a huge status symbol. It's cool to go, mate. I meant that. Now, give us my phone back. just wanted to say hi. My name's Charles. I do incredible things. Talk about me. Tell the girls about me.
Thanks, Charles. Hamish and Andy.
And not taking anything away from what we just did, the duping game, which we love playing on this show. I think I speak for you, myself, and Cackling Jack, all three of us in here, when I say, without a doubt, the best thing we ever do on the show, and we don't do it very often, is incredible drops.
Yes.
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 Yes. Unequivocally,
100 times yes.
Yes. I will marry you. Yes. I would marry Incredible Drops, the segment. If we could marry a segment, we'd all marry Incredible Drops. It would be scrambling to ask it to marry us first. So it'd be
Hamish
horrible.
refers to the segment we sometimes do on this show, but only
only every 3 months or
3
so.
or 4 months, where by people ring up and tell us about the things they've dropped that have turned out to be miraculous situations
that land in incredible ways. Yeah. And really, for me, still the key, the big one, was the walking along with the long neck.
Long neck of Melbourne Bitter, I think.
Walking along the pavement, it slipped out of the guy's hand. It bounced on the thick base of it, bounced back up into his hands, kept drinking it like nothing had happened. It's still the best. Yesterday, we were here. I just actually might call in Eliza, that works with us here on the show. Something amazing happened yesterday. Sorry, just grab a mic for you, Eliza. Come on in. We're just outside the studio here, having a few post-show drinks. Yep. I mean, but we work hard, we play hard, right, Liz?
Yeah, I think it was mid-show.
Okay, mate. That's a great joke from Eliza. No, post-show, had done everything.
Didn't have a drink.
Put our key passes back. Definitely signed off for the day.
Okay.
Yeah. You popped a champagne bottle, right? So you took the wire cage off.
Yeah.
The cork popped out, hit the roof. Then what happened, Liza?
And then it landed in a glass of water.
I know. Liza, I just wanted to tell you, it's not good enough for Incredible Drops.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but I know there was a lot of excitement yesterday.
It's an incredible pop.
Incredible pop. But there was a lot of talk of going, oh my God, doing Incredible Drops again. I wanted to, nothing against you, but I wanted to highlight.
You put her in here.
I just wanted to highlight where the standard is.
Can I tell you what would have been incredible?
Yeah.
If it
Nothing
popped
against
up,
you, Liz. You didn't try and do it. It just did it by itself. But I'm just saying I want people to understand how sacred this segment is that doesn't quite make it.
If it had come back down and corked itself again
that
on the bottle.
If it had compressed itself back, it did it.
No, that didn't happen.
So that to me would be an incredible drop.
Yeah. I mean, like telling everyone that we were drinking during the show is sort of an incredible drop in the hot poo for us, which again, of course, was a joke. I think it's fair to say now you were joking. Oh, great.
Yeah.
But we do get incredible drops from time to time on email. Yeah. We just need people to know that's where, that wouldn't make it.
No, absolutely.
I think on other radio shows, they would take that any day of the week.
Yeah.
they'd probably do a special show about that. But not
the guys
us.
across town. Yeah,
Not us,
that's a week for the guys across town.
that'd be like stick around through the news. We'll tell the story again.
Yep.
Not this show. Thanks, Lizzie. Better luck next time.
Haim, I promised you something exciting.
I want to believe that I could be as excited about what you're going to say than I was about the Glad Ice Cube bags you can get at the supermarket.
Something that we hold dear to our hearts. Probably the favourite thing we do in this show.
Oh my God, incredible drops. Oh man, you got one.
I know, and the thing is, you don't come back to this segment lightly.
You do not do incredible drops if you don't have a drop that is indeed incredible.
The best one, again, the high watermark is that guy that was walking along with a long neck of Melbourne Bitter, and he actually dropped it as he was walking on concrete footpath.
Bounced off the thick bottom of a Melbourne Bitter, donk, jumped straight back up into his hand. Yeah. We all know the noise, and he was able to keep drinking.
Caught it.
As far as I know, without any froth even. Without any froth issues. Now, we've had some incredible drops in this segment. Glasses falling off 2-story balcony, flipping, landing the right way up. It started, Ando, with another fluid-based one where you were overseas at a nightclub where they served drinks in plastic cups. Someone got bumped on the dance floor.
Austin was his name.
Rum and Coke, did a flip, so it was travelling, landed upside down on the floor, but landed at such a speed it kept all the liquid in the cup, and it was a wet dance floor. Boom, sealed, didn't spill a drop. 3/4 of a rum and Coke in that cup, sealed upside down. You're a liar, Hamish. I'm not. I've seen the photo. So either Andy wasted a day on his holiday photoshopping a photo, or he came back with an incredible drop, which was my explicit instruction to him when he went away.
This one comes from Alex. And I must say, commend people, because we're so hard to get into this segment that people have stopped trying unless they've got one. When we first did Incredible Drops, people were sending in photos, of a Smartie that's landed on another Smartie or something, and you're like, not sitting upright, but just resting alongside. And you're like, nah, sorry, mate.
Dropped my M&Ms, and most of the blue ones were near the blue ones. Like, that's just not... We even mentioned, we had a false start on last week's show, if you were listening. A champagne bottle was popped here after the show. After the show, some champagne was popped one afternoon just to enjoy a bit of a drink, and the cork hit the roof and landed in a cup nearby. That's fine.
That's
just called life. I mean, not really. We don't drink champagne every day after the show. But it was a special occasion. It was a birthday. But that's just what happens sometimes with champagne corks. Not good enough for this segment. Give it to me, boy.
Alex, the podcaster. Anyone can podcast show. HamishAndy.com for the details. You can grab it on iTunes as well. Or our app, I should point out. Hamish Andy app. But he heard that there's a segment from a few weeks back, and he said, this is the moment. This is an incredible drop. Her stepmother, I think it's a girl.
Yep.
I'm going to go with the girl. It's an Alex, so it's hard.
Go girl.
Stepmother made a cup of tea at a hotel and put it on the floor next to her.
On the ground.
Dad said, don't put it there. She'll knock it over. So it's definitely a girl. So she put it on a stool. Put it on a stool beside Alex.
How high do we know how high the stool was?
About knee high.
Carry on.
Right. Consequently, Alex knocked over the stool. And it disappeared behind a curtain, the cup of tea. They're like, oh no, this is going to be milk and tea stained curtain in the hotel.
This is going to cost us.
Yeah. Pull back the curtain. Lo and behold, there's the cup sitting there. Not a drop spilled.
Hang on. Upright. There's the photo.
What's happened?
It's soft carpet.
What they suspect happened is it fell into the curtain.
Yep.
And
the curtain has guided it down.
The curtain kept it upright.
I am
guided
looking
it down
at an incredible drop. That has my heart racing faster than when I figured out the Glad Ice Cube bag.
What's so?
You kept your word, Andy. You kept your word. That is insane.
Isn't that insane?
That's one of our best.
13, 10, 60.
It does look like a knee-height stool too.
This is where we take the risk. 13, 10, 60. Do you have an incredible drop?
I can already see people calling in, and I can see some sort of notes, because we have a system here where it's like your name comes up with some notes. Nick, I appreciate it, buddy, but you flicked a coin at a charity coin collector from 2 meters away and it fell in the tin. That's a throw. That's not a drop. I respect it. I suspect what you're saying is it's one of those plastic ones with the red top where it's sort of the coin can land and it can go in. I don't think it's the slit of the tin.
Well,
that's an amazing.
Do we want to quickly go to Nick?
I'll grab Nick really quickly. Nick, I cheated. Nick, ahoy! Was it the slit?
Ahoy, how are we?
Yeah, good.
Just the slit on the tin?
No. So this is the tin. They had the full on the top, and right in the middle it had just that slot where you put one coin in at a time.
Oh, okay. And you flicked it.
We had a Cancer Council tin floating around, obviously for the charity, and I got a 20-cent coin off someone donating, and I just flicked it over to my mate, and he's holding the tin, and straight in the slot.
No, I'm paying it.
It's pretty good.
Nick. I was worried it was a throw. Unreal, Nick. But I suppose from the apex of the arc, that was a drop.
In the middle of incredible drops. It's always a risk bringing it back.
It's our favourite segment, but you do not attempt it more than every few months because there's not enough incredible drops in the world to build up the bank.
Yep.
Now, it's if you have a story or you have seen something fall in an incredible way. And we were just talking about your one from last year where a mate of yours was dancing on the dance floor, plastic cup, bourbon and Coke, knocked out of his hands, fell upside down on the wet dance floor, so was able to create a bit of a seal.
Yes.
And kept the whole drink inside the cup.
Yeah. Vacuum sealed the drink inside the cup. On the
Big Dog's just hit us up at Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Big Dog got to say.
Ahoy and woof to you, Big Dog, digitally. Thanks for hitting us up through your preferred pipe. Again, this happened in New York City. So it's an American thing. It's like, it must be because the toilets go the other way over there. More people are spilling drinks. He's got a wine glass with some sort of like an orange juice based drink in it.
Yep.
Big Dog doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would have a screwdriver, but I think it's a champagne and orange juice.
Tequila Sunrise, maybe?
Possibly, Ian. Yep. Possibly. Same thing. Happened, but it's flipped on the table on the wood.
It's in a wine glass, though.
Yeah, with ice and orange juice. And somehow that's flipped upside down on the table. It's completely sealed in there. He said the drink was consumed by sliding it to the edge and sipping it. Gradually off the edge of the table. So Big Dog not letting the drink go to waste. So huge, incredible drop.
Alex just hit us up at hamishandy.com. Again, if you don't get through, you can always hit us at hamishandy.com where a cup of tea, white, don't know whether it had sugar in it, but was on a stool. It got knocked over in a hotel up against a curtain, and it was expected to be a tea-soaked curtain and floor.
Carpet. Curtain, carpet cleaning. You're looking at $300 to $400 from my experience.
Yep. And then
more if you have to replace cushions on the bed that you might have
shot with a BB gun.
Shot with a BB gun. Different story. Go, Ando.
Peeled back the curtain, and the cup of tea was standing there perfectly upright.
On the carpet.
Just like Aladdin when he kind of jumps onto a large rug and slides down.
Yeah.
Basically, the cup just slid down the curtain. It guided its way down.
Totally incredible drop. Ian, welcome.
Hi, fellas. How are you, Ian?
Ahoy, Ian.
131060 is the number here if you have an incredible drop.
Ian, you've got one you want to submit to the council.
I do. I guess I might be judged as it's not a liquid. I've seen plenty of liquid drops managing pubs, but I have a bouncy ball drop.
That's great. Ian, there's no liquid rule on the incredible drops. It just so happens that a lot of them are liquid spills that should have happened, is another way of putting them. Ian,
just a coincidence.
Yeah, go for it. What's your bouncy ball incredible drop?
All right, so as a 26-year-old, I went to one of those tons of fun arcade places where you play machines and win tickets.
Yep.
With my mate Sean, and walking back out of there with 3 bouncy balls, the better. I've dropped one of them from the top story of the Westfield Shopping Centre, and so we've looked over the edge to see where it's gone, and so it's from the top story right down to the bottom. So
how many stories up were you?
3 stories up.
Yep.
On the top floor, and this has gone down to the bottom story, and there's a lady with a kid walking around doing her shopping. And we've watched this bounce for like, oh no, this is going to falcon this bird. Bounced about 2 or 3 times, landed straight into a shopping bag. So we celebrated like glorious gods up on the top floor.
It is how God must feel, gazing down on his people, doing incredible things to them.
Thank you, Ian. Being generous and giving them bouncy balls.
Yep, 2 bounces and into the bag. And Ian, just quickly, I need to know what the opening was on the bag. Was it a plastic bag, sort of with not much opening? Was it an open shopping bag?
Oh, yeah, just your normal, generic little plastic shopping bag.
That's tough.
Was it hanging off handles? So was the top constricted?
No, just her holding it.
She was holding it, and she was none the wiser.
No, so they were walking away from us. And because we were watching it, I was like, oh no, I'm going to get in so much trouble here, and it's going to hit her and she's going to fall over and I'm going to be paying a bloody pension for the rest of my life.
Security's going to lock down the Westfield and start searching for guys that might have any more bouncy balls on them. Ian, I needed to hear, I heard what I needed to hear. Yeah. The shoving bag was under tension at the top, so it was a much tighter hole for the bouncy ball to fall in.
Small area. Claire.
Incredible drop.
An incredible drop for you.
Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy to you, Claire. Thank you for using the preferred greeting of the show.
I over the weekend, my 10 and 8-year-olds were meant to be asleep on their bunks.
Yep.
And the 10-year-old was on the bottom and putting his feet up in between the slats.
Great.
And kind of bouncing the mattress.
Yep.
And managed to bounce the entire mattress with my 8-year-old on it. Up over the top, flicked it over, and she's landed on the floor, but still in her bed, basically. And the amazing part is no injuries at all.
Hang on, so the whole mattress
flat came out and landed on the floor.
And she landed on top of that mattress.
No, she landed on the floor. The mattress is on top of her.
So she has flipped. She has flipped.
Okay, I thought
she came out flat.
Surfed down a mattress
and landed. Yeah. Either way, the child, was it the younger one on the bottom?
The younger one on the top.
On the top.
Yeah.
Okay, still incredible leg strength. That is huge leg power.
Yeah.
And an incredible drop. A good drop.
I'm going to say good.
Because if the mattress landed first, that's incredible.
Hillary.
But very good.
Wrap this up for us, Hillary. You got an incredible drop.
Ahoy
to you.
I
Ahoy,
do have an
Hillary.
incredible drop. I was on holidays and I was walking back from the beach and it was about 12 o'clock at night, so it was quite dark. And I was fiddling around with my ring and it slipped off my finger and I thought, oh my gosh, I've lost it. I got about 6 of my friends to come out and look everywhere for this ring. And then someone goes, oh my gosh, Hillary, it's in your hair. I've got really curly hair. The ring had bounced off the ground and looped itself around my hair.
So it bounced back up. But you definitely heard a bounce, Hillary.
No, well, I didn't hear the bounce. That's why it's incredible. It was a silent, incredible drop.
Still incredible drop.
But I'm confused, Em. So you were walking when you dropped it?
Yeah, I was walking along, fiddling around with it.
And your hands, when you dropped it, definitely went above your head.
I think what Andy's trying to say here...
No, I think it bounced off the ground and then, jumped up in the air and looped on my hair.
I think Andy just needs to know that there wasn't hair already in the ring as you're playing with it on your finger.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
It's an incredible drop.
As long as that chopper victim wasn't on the rescue guy wasn't on the rope already. As long as he went to the ground and then the helicopter picked him up, that is an incredible drop.
Thank you, Hillary. Haim, you've been cagey. I don't know what's going to happen in this segment, but I
got something.
You seem excited. Jack, I think, seems to know what's going on.
I got something for you, boy.
What do you got?
An incredible drop.
Oh, yes!
It's our favourite segment.
Well, I mean, yes.
We daren't do it very often because they have to be good.
Exactly. And if someone comes to the other and says, I've got another story of an incredible drop where something has dropped and then landed in such an unbelievably or peculiar way, the one that stands out to me more than the Melbourne Bitter being dropped and bouncing back
That's
up.
our favourite.
Well, we love that one, but another example more recently was the person who dropped their phone from the balcony and it landed in the breast pocket of someone 2 balconies below.
That was incredible.
That's an incredible drop.
The Melbourne Bitter one, sorry, just to rewind a bit, if you've not heard this, someone drinking a long neck of Melbourne Bitter, walking along in a paved area, stopped drinking, took the bottle away from their mouth. The bottle had some frost on the outside, slippery, slipped out of their hands. Clunk, hit the base of the bottle, bounced up off the pavement, back into their hand. Now that
kept drinking
is an incredible. Kept drinking is what we were worried about. And I've got one that's loosely drum related. So when I saw this coming through the emails, I thought this is a sign. It comes in from Sam. He said, "Look, this involves me and my friend Carl. Basically, we're in maths class one day. I was table drumming with my pens. The drum solo came around in the song, and whilst beating my table snare quite vigorously, one of the pens slipped out of my hand, bounced off the table I was drumming on, flew skyward, and landed in the fold behind Carl's ear."
Yes.
Okay.
That's great.
He said, I realise this might not be considered a drop due to the arc of the flight of the pen.
No, it's a drop.
Perhaps a throw and a ricochet. But who am I to decide? Writes Sam. He knows.
Great.
No, it's a drop
it's a
because
drop.
it was just gravity.
Yep.
Once it left your hand, there was just gravity acting on that pen and it landed behind Carl's ear. How smug would Carl have been? He's like, imagine that. You just couldn't be able to believe it. You go home.
This is where it gets risky.
You call your mum. Pick me up, mum. I highly doubt the day can get better than this. What's Sam doing home? Oh, he was playing drums and his pen flicked behind Carl's ear. Oh, yeah, you go home after that for sure.
13, 10, 60. This is where it gets tricky for us. Do you have an incredible drop?
Yeah.
And it has to be of the level. We've given you 3. It has to be of that level.
We've given you the quality. Yeah. So that's the kind of cows we're accepting at market. Don't bring us scrangy ones. Bring us Kobe beef.
Don't let us down. In the middle of our favourite segment, we cherish it so much we don't bring it out very often. Incredible drops is what it's called.
It's like our good cutlery.
Yeah, exactly.
Like just...
Should we have dinner in the good room tonight?
No.
The Stevensons are coming round.
Oh, I didn't know the Stevensons were coming around. That's the thing. We don't want to ruin it. And we've probably done it only, I think we've done it, this is the 3rd time this year. Maybe this is the 4th. We actually did go through a 2-week period where we were getting a bit high on it. And we put it away for a while.
I regretted that.
Yeah, I feel
like we pulled it out too close to the other at the time, and I don't think it was at its best today.
We dipped into the cookie jar a bit too often. But we're back. It's been a couple of months. Incredible drops today. We just heard the story of a young man called Sam who was drumming at school on his desk. He was getting a bit into it.
With his pens?
With his pencils. And I think it was a pen. The pen that he was playing the snare drum on flicked out of his hand. Arced up in the air, flipping end over end over end. The whole class was probably watching it. The teacher was probably just going, oh, what's this? Landed behind his mate Carl's ear. Teacher applauded and said, Carl and Sam, your day's not going to get better than that. Off you go. Go home.
Take the day
off. Under the Vegas rule, which is hit the high note, get off stage.
Michael, you got an incredible drop.
Hey, boys. Ahoy.
Ahoy, Mike. What's your drop?
So I was climbing up the ladder, and you know those fluorescent lights that you put into the ceiling, those big long tube ones. Well, you know when you drop them, they smash. They just shatter.
Big bang.
Well, I was climbing up the ladder, and it dropped, and it bounced back up into my hand, and I caught it, and I put it back up.
Trick tubing.
Yes.
That's amazing, Mike. I assume it just bounced on the end on the metal.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Mate, you don't even... not even Darth Vader would try that with his lightsaber.
And
I was pretty stoked because I just cleaned the house too.
And some of them do have a little springy ends because that's the way they clip in.
Those 2 little plugs, those power plugs.
Well done, Michael. Fantastic.
That's huge. That's Mike,
great.
that's really good. That's actually one of our best ones we've ever had.
Samuel, talk us through an incredible drop.
Actually, it happened at school, and we were in physics class.
Mm-hmm.
It was the last period of the day, so everyone was a bit, out of it, a bit tired.
Needed a G up.
And our teacher is actually renowned for doing this thing where he shows us about kinetic power and gravity. So he gets his white book marker and he just holds it about maybe half a meter above the desk, and he'll drop it. And what happened was he dropped it on like an uneven surface, like some papers and stuff, and it actually landed on its lid completely upright, and the entire class just roared. It was crazy.
So when he dropped it, was he dropping it vertically, or was he holding it horizontally?
No. He was holding it horizontally, and he does it like sometimes, like every other lesson, and he just doesn't. He's just getting rid of it out of his hand just to demonstrate it. But
side note: are you guys struggling to understand gravity? How often does he keep having to show you that gravity's still? Guys, we talked about it last week. Still here, still in the room. It's all over us. Gravity.
Well, the bad thing for the teacher here is it seemed to defy gravity if it just sits there.
It's actually not the point he was trying to make. That is great, Sam.
Thank you, Samuel.
Really
Lyndall.
Good. Really good.
Lyndall, an incredible drop.
Yeah, I had a pretty good drop. So,
Hang on.
Now, Lyndall, are you playing it down, or have you called for the wrong segment? Because this isn't pretty good drops. This is incredible drops.
Okay, sorry. It was incredible drop.
Okay, good.
Careful,
Yeah,
because,
right.
we got news to get to, so we could happily just...
No, this was incredible.
Okay,
Sorry, I was playing it down.
Yeah,
Definitely
good. That's
incredible.
fine.
All right.
So going through Coles, self-serve, balancing the bread and the milk and all the rest of it. And, I was just about there and they had the massive coffee, the instant coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Teenager going through exams. I thought, something special, got to get it.
Yep.
Managed to get through the checkout. As I got to the self-serve, dropped the coffee, it landed, checked itself out, and then bounced and landed in the plastic bag.
That's amazing. Sorry, Linda, are we talking big jar or tin?
I'm talking one of those big A tins that I could hardly hold on to.
That is
But
amazing. So
It's just
rolled over.
It's just scanned itself and then packed itself
Is
away.
Lyndall, you're stressed. You got exams. Why don't I check myself out and you just have a little break?
Thank you, Lyndall.
That's really
incredible drop.
Really
Keep them
good.
coming in at hamishdandy.com,
And
of course.
they're the best ones too, because Linda would have just looked around and go, "Who saw?
Who saw that?"
Like that's how you know you've had an incredible drop, because you just wish it's the one time in your life where you wish the government had cameras on everything, so you could ask for an instant replay.
Hamish and Andy. And Haim, even better than both those things, Macklemore, Ryan Lewis, and a chance to go to Rio de Janeiro. The return of a segment that we only crack open.
There's only one segment that could dwarf those other things that Andy mentioned.
Yes.
Incredible drop.
Haim, we're always...
Don't just bank.
Slightly nervous.
Medibank.
We're always slightly nervous when we reopen this segment.
Yes.
Because
it's
not only
never let us down.
No, it's never let us down. It has, not only does it bear the best fruit,
Yeah.
it's so delicious, and we know they're rare fruit.
But
You
it's like a fruit that you've never had before, and you wonder, it's like a fruit that only blooms once every 100 years. Or more accurately, once every 2 months.
2 or 3 months is where we come back to it.
It's a segment called Incredible Drops, and we only ever go back there if we feel that there's a groundswell amongst the public.
And there is him.
That have proven to us they have witnessed an incredible drop. We always talk about our favourite, and I'm going to bring it up again because I'll never get sick of thinking about it.
Yes.
Guy walking down the street drinking a long neck Melbourne bitter.
Yep.
We all know them. The real
Tall brownie.
Tall brownie, dark brown bottle. Probably a warm day, because I like to think there was some dew on the outside of the long neck. So a nice cold long neck, a nice humid day. Frost is created on the outside of the bottle. It makes it slippery.
Okay.
It slips out of his hand. Rockets towards the ground. Oh no! Concrete. 700 mils. It's going to go.
Yeah.
Boing. Lands on the hardness of the bottle, bounces straight back up to where his hand is, and slips itself, remembering that it's dewy, slips itself back into his hand.
Yeah.
He keeps drinking like nothing's
Keeps
happened.
walking.
That's the most incredible drop of all time.
Like bouncing a ball in AFL or Gaelic football.
He'd done 15 metres, and he just needed to bounce it.
This one's pretty good. It's come from Kate McDonald. And she didn't do the dropping.
Yep.
But her son, who's 8 years old, did. They were playing a game of charades, Sam.
Yep.
And there's cards. It's like a pack of cards.
Yep.
To lift up the card and look at the charade.
Gotcha. Basically Pictionary, but with acting it out.
He finished that game and was about to put a single card back on the pile,
right,
which was on a cupboard. The card drops.
Off the pile.
Yes.
From about waist height.
From about waist height. Doesn't hit the ground.
How?
But but instead, as it helicopters down, finds itself wedged in the crack of the sill of the cupboard door, suspending itself some 4 inches off the ground.
Okay, I'm looking at it now. That's amazing. So it's I get it. It's fallen off the top of the pile, and it's about the size of a playing card.
Yeah.
So it's helicoptering.
Yeah.
And it's curved around. Who's the guy in the X-Men that throws the cards? Gambit. It's curved around like one of his cards, like a magician throwing a card by itself, and wedged itself before it hits the ground.
Yeah, wedge yourself in the small crack in the cupboard door.
That's like someone falling off the Empire State Building and catching the awning before they land, and then going, tricked you. That's incredible. It's incredible.
13, 10, 60.
That's incredible.
Maybe we post this picture.
Yeah, of course we will. What are you, an idiot? That thing's internet gold. People will go nuts when they see that.
Okay, so
that's the level.
That's going to be up at our social pipes.
Can I just quickly just to flush out some bad suggestions? It's interesting we're doing this because last weekend, Jake, big tall Jake that we're friends with, we're at a bar drinking. He backed up against the wall. There's a mirror on the bar, sort of just not a big mirror, kind of, size of a dinner plate. He bumped it off the wall, and so it starts falling down behind him. He shoots his hand behind him and grabs the mirror. Caught it. It doesn't hit the ground. Yeah. He looks at me and he goes, "You could use that for incredible drops." And I went, "You're drunk, mate. Go home." That's the worst incredible drop submission at all. It's a bump and catch.
It's a bump and catch, yeah.
So if you think you're calling it with a bump and catch, call another show because we don't do bump and catches.
1060. We're doing incredible drops. Have you had an incredible drop in your life? Pauline thinks she has, and we're always nervous when they join us because it's such a high bar. But Pauline, ahoy.
Ahoy, boys. How are you?
Yeah, good.
We're good, Pauline. We're good. And there's a tingle in the air because this is really... It doesn't get much better than incredible drops. We've just heard of a playing card essentially dropping off a cupboard and then wedging itself back into the cupboard before it hit the floor. An incredible card and an incredible drop.
What's yours, Pauline?
All right. Settle yourselves in, boys. Okay. So I was making my my morning toast, and I put my toast in the toaster, set it, went off to the fridge, and then I heard it pop, and I went back to the toaster, and it wasn't in there. And I was like, okay, where'd it go? And it popped right onto my plate. Right onto the plate.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty
How
good.
far away was the plate, Pauline? Yeah. 9 meters?
I'm going to say like a foot.
Yep.
That's good.
And had it ever done this before?
It hasn't. I think it's a super toaster.
Yeah.
That's the most incredible part of this, because if you regularly set it up for this, hoping it'll one day land on the plate, I'm impressed and I'm happy for you, but it's not incredible. But because it's never done it before, that is incredible.
Yes, thank you.
That's incredible.
Heath on 131060. Heath, you've got an incredible drop.
Oh, well, I hope it lives up to the hype, mate. But I was in the kitchen and I was drinking from a takeaway coffee cup.
Yep.
And in the kitchen, walking along, and I tripped over my feet, and the coffee cup left my hand, going into the air into an arc. So as it, you can just imagine it, right? So it's going upward, and then what happened is that I kind of scrambled to catch it, and my foot landed on the base of a pedal bin. You know those bins that where your feet make the action of it opening.
Yeah.
So foot's landed on the pedal bin. The pedal bin's open with such velocity that it's connected with the coffee cup, sending it back up in the air. Now the coffee cup has spiraled. So it's spiraling in the air, and I'm not sure where it is. My hand's just kind of gone out and tried to grab something, and there it is. It landed right into my mitt. And so there I was, by myself in the kitchen. I took a sip of coffee and just looked around.
Did you lose any coffee? Did you lose any coffee?
I think it may have been a drop. That's about all.
And you can eradicate that from the story. Because as far as I'm concerned, incredible drop, incredible rebound, and a monumental catch.
Thank you, Heath. Adrian, wrap this up for us. And look, it might be a tough act to follow, but Adrian, you've got an incredible drop.
Yeah, there's some competition out there, isn't there?
I mean, that bar's set pretty high for this segment, but we got faith in you, Ados.
Yeah, fellas, I might have to give it to Ace Frehley from Kiss, actually, but I was at one of their concerts and Ace was chucking picks out into the crowd, and I've seen one floating in the air, and I went to grab it and completely missed it, and it's landed right in the lip of the back pocket of the girl in front of me, upright.
Oh, right. So Ace is Ace from Kiss? Yes, he's the guitarist.
So Adrian, in her back behind pocket, so sitting on her bottom?
Yeah, she had no idea. She wasn't sitting, everyone was standing, but she had no idea it was there, and I couldn't believe it. I just kept looking at her thinking, we don't see that every day.
It's a cracker, Adrian.
Adrian,
It's a cracker.
Did you want to get it out of her?
Did you get it out?
Back pocket? I mean,
I just kept thinking of the whole gummy Venus de Milo sort of setup, you know.
Perfect
you might turn around and snot me if I tried.
Yep. You don't want to have the misunderstanding there. It didn't go over Homer Simpson when he did steal the gummy Venus de Milo off the babysitter's derriere. And if you remember that episode, Ando, she sat on the gummy Venus de Milo. Excellent reference, Adrian.
Thank you.
An excellent, incredible drop.
Thank you.
Just wanted some of that sweet candy.
But that was still delaying us.
That was annoying.
From what I want to get to.
This bit's fine. This padding's fun. But the first bit, that was annoying.
Because, Ham, there's a segment that we love doing on this show that we don't bring out without cause.
The Haley's comment of the segment, Sando.
Yes.
We do not open this box lightly.
No.
It's a heavy-lidded box.
It takes a lot of strength to open this.
And then we sometimes spend months regaining our strength. This segment is our favourite segment by far, and it can only be activated. It's sort of like
It's like a Beyonce single. She waits, and she gets it right before she releases it, and that's what we do.
Not like these other artists. This is it. I feel like we're sort of druids waiting for a sign in the ancient times.
Yes.
When we look up the stars and we're like, the planets have spoken.
Yes.
We can do the segment again, even though it's been many months.
And that's why I don't want to delay this.
Yeah, that's why, as we said, we're just busting to get into this. We don't have any time for Beyonce analogies, druid stuff, ninja star talk, heavy lids.
No.
We don't have time.
No, we don't have
We
time.
have to get into the segment.
And hence I stopped the music, and we're in swiftly.
Off we go. Incredible drops.
This station, Incredible Drops.
Incredible Drops is the segment.
Yes. Our show goes to many stations. I think 70 or something. And what's great about this Incredible Drop is it's come internally.
Yeah.
It comes from the breakfast show. It's Tim and Jess who do a breakfast show on Mount Gambier.
And I salute them in advance because I know you wouldn't bring this Incredible Drop to the show unless it was an incredible drop. Obviously, for people that haven't heard this segment before, as the name suggests, this is stories of things that have been dropped in an incredible fashion. And they land in incredible ways. Some of the most famous ones we've had are mobile phones falling off third-story balconies and landing in a shirt pocket.
From like a few stories below.
The long neck being drunk. That's our favourite one. Walking down the street, drinking a long neck. A humid day, so some frost on the outside of the bottle. As the bottle gets withdrawn from the mouth, had a sip.
Yeah.
Going back down to waist height, it slipped out.
Yeah.
Oh no, my long neck, that's 750 mils of goodness about to go. Bounces off the concrete, dunk, off the heavy bit of the long neck, straight back into the hand. Now that's an incredible
Didn't
drop.
break stride.
Didn't break stride,
Yeah.
barely frothed the beer.
This one comes in an accompanying photo that I'm going to show you. I hope our web geezer has the photos because he should post this straight away. He doesn't? Okay, we'll get that straight to you.
Well, it's an analogue photo.
Hey, Tim was moving house.
Sorry, is this one of the hosts from Mount Gambier?
Yep.
Right, good on him.
Tim was moving house. And thanks for bringing it to our show. I mean, he could have, I'm not sure if he's talked about it on his, but he obviously knew that this is the place.
He could have done a segment called Ain't Gravity Fantastic.
But
he didn't.
Yep. Anyway, he was unscrewing his bed and was just throwing the screws behind him.
Okay. I like where this is going.
As he unscrewed his
We got
bed.
something airborne. We got a careless manner. What's going to happen?
And he's thrown one screw, right, over, and then he's unscrewed another part of the bed and thrown the second screw and heard a clink. And went, well, that's interesting. Turned around and saw this.
No. That is two screws end to end. But I thought at least the pointy end to be in the carpet.
No.
The flat end of the screws on the carpet, then the other screws on top
of it.
of that.
On top of
flat
that.
end to pointy end.
Yes, pointing upwards. So essentially
pointing
it's
upwards.
created its own tower and then righted itself upwards to create a screw upon, and then on the point of the other screw, another screw standing on top of it.
On top of the other screw's shoulders. That's insane.
That's an incredible drop.
Like, you don't get that at Cirque du Soleil. They wish they had that. There wouldn't be a Cirque du Soleil athlete that could do that.
No.
With screws. They might be able to do it with people, but who cares? That's too predictable.
No. 13, 10, 60.
I'd pay to see that.
Yeah, 13, 10, 60. Incredible drops.
We're wide open.
Have you had an incredible drop in your
Warning.
life?
Warning. It has to be incredible.
Yep.
It has to be that incredible.
Yeah,
Well, not that incredible. I mean, that's world class.
Go and check the photo out. We'll it is great. We'll get it up in 1 minute on our social pubs.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
13, 10, 60. We have opened the show with incredible drops. We got one in from Tim. Tim was unscrewing his bed as he's moving, and he pulled out one screw, threw it over his shoulder, pulled out another one, threw it over his shoulder, heard a clink. It's up at the moment on our social pipes. Heard a clink and turned around.
They're on the carpet.
The screws had connected to each other, one on top of the other, and had righted themselves upright to create a tower.
A tower.
Now,
I think your theory is correct, Anna, because you look at these two screws standing end on end, flat side down, like flat side down, pointy side up for both of them.
Yep.
And you immediately, your concern was, like, I just hope Tim's telling the truth here, and we all do.
we know.
Because incredible drops are a self-regulated industry. We can't be filming all the time to have proof, and we can't expect someone to pull one out at an internationally sanctioned dropping event.
The reason
so
why
they're always going to happen when you least expect them.
The reason why I think he's definitely telling the truth is A, it's obviously he is a person that people show, so why would he lie? But B, he's rushed the photos so quickly that it's not even in focus.
No.
Like that's
It's a panic because he's worried they'd fall over.
That's a man who's worried they're going to fall over.
And he knows even if he recreated that, it's not the right. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
You have to take him as they stood. Yeah. Your other theory is correct too, which I think is what has happened is he's thrown one over his shoulder. It's lying flat. Yeah. Didn't go end on end. Then he's thrown the other one over. It's hit it. They've connected, and then somehow the momentum's just perfectly right. It's stood them both up at once.
Yeah, I think that's what's happened.
Unbelievable.
Great drop. Lauren, 13-10-60, you've got an incredible drop today.
Yes, my husband, before a uni exam, was getting his toast cooked, and he undid the bread tie and flung it onto the bench, and it landed end up.
Oh, hang on.
He
it landed
took a
upright.
photo of it. Yeah, upright, so standing, so not flat.
A bread tie. And we're talking a regular, tip-top type bread tie.
Like a little square.
The thins, that's...
Yeah, the little square ones, yep.
That's a great drop.
Hang on a second. Can they even do that?
Can they even stand
We're
up?
talking about the little square piece of plastic with the little hole in it, the clip.
Yeah. It'd be a millimetre width.
At the end.
Yeah.
He took a photo of it because I was in bed asleep at the time, too early for me.
You wouldn't have been asleep for long. With the shearing and the sunrise and the Today Show knocking at the door trying to come over to get some footage of it.
Lauren, thank you. Fantastic. Great job.
It's like saying you did it with a playing card. Like, I didn't even know you could do that. Like, I didn't even think it was that thick that you could do that.
Incredible hair.
It's incredible. It is incredible, isn't it? And it may have had a slight kink in it to allow it to stand up. It may have. We have to accept that could be the case, but even so, it's incredible.
Jeff, on 13-10-60, you got an incredible drop, mate.
Yeah, ahoy, boys.
Ahoy. Good, Jeff.
Hey, look, I heard your thing about the Torley, and it reminded me I was actually walking along one day drinking a Torley, as you do.
Yep, a long neck, yep.
Yeah.
And I had probably too many cigars, more than I should have, and I had to spit. So there's a lot of phlegm involved, and I actually spat and flicked my cigarette at the same time, and my cigarette landed upright in the spit. Burning like a torch.
Burning like a torch. Like a tiny torch on Survivor.
So let me get
like
this,
Survivor for ants.
Let me get this clear, Jeff.
I think it would have been better if I put it out. That would have been more gold.
No. Let it burn bright as an example for other people of what you can achieve if you spit properly.
Let me get this clear, Jeff, because we've got a little bit of a rough line here, but you're walking along, you need to hock a loogie.
Yep.
It's a bit of a phlegmy one.
You're
but
smoking.
you got your cigarette in your mouth. You spit, but accidentally spit your cigarette out at the same time.
Did it flip?
The loogie drops first, performing some kind of,
creating
base.
a nice cushion.
A nice cushion. And then the cigarette lands upright and like a towering torch.
But what I thought was cool about it was, like, it landed about half a second after in the golly, but the cigarette done about 15 12s on its way.
15 flips of 15.
It was spinning, so it had a chance to go out.
Yeah.
So.
15 flips. I mean, if we ever get the Olympics again, is that not the way to light the torch?
Jeff, well done, Jeff. I will check with Jeff off during the song whether he thinks he can do it again.
Yeah, imagine Jeff. No bush.
The pressure.
120,000 people, hushed, cameras going wild. He walks out. We'd want him drinking a long neck as well. And then, people go, you all right, Jeff? Yeah. Buzz off. Leave us alone. I got this. Here we go. Jesus. Make sure you get the 15, Jeff. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. He's done it.
Hey, yesterday on the show, came back and we launched Incredible Drops again. It's a segment that we hold so dearly that we dare not bring it back unless we're very confident that we'll have a win.
We'll only let it out of the box 2 or 3 times a year. Yep. To stretch its legs and have a walk around.
Yes. This is a segment...
Sounds a bit cruel.
This is a segment where people have had incredible drops. For instance, a very simple one is someone dropped their phone from the 6th floor and it landed in a shirt pocket of a person on a balcony 3 floors below.
That's incredible.
Incredible drop.
Yesterday we had a drop that essentially ended up with 2 screws, 2 normal screws. I think I'm going to guess here and say it's probably about a 3 or 4 inch screw from a bed, landing on top of each other, ending up in an upright position where the screws were standing on atop of each other. So you got the flat bit of the screw on the carpet and another screw exactly the same on top of that.
He was just tossing them over his shoulder as he dismantled his bed. He heard a clink, and suddenly they were upright alongside each other.
Now,
he was a breakfast announcer in Mount Gambier. This show obviously goes to many stations. Since we posted that, Ham, a lot of people just don't believe him.
A lot of people going, things like, I was just tossing bricks over my shoulder. Look what happened. Post a picture of a house.
A building. Yes. This one came in from Chris. It's on Facebook. Yeah, me too. I tossed a couple of remotes on the table. Look what happened. And he's got a picture of his setup of just 2 of his remote controls at home. Just upended. Okay. Now, he obviously has put that together. He's suggesting that Tim
has done this to get attention. He set this up. Now, look. Whilst it's possible that someone could have stacked 2 screws on themselves and taken this photo and concocted the story, we say, why? We know it sounds outrageous. We know that's amazing. That's why it's incredible drops. As we often say, it's not credible drops.
No, it's not.
It's not realistic drops. It's not drops that you would expect to happen.
Yeah, dropped my can of Coke, it fell over and all the Coke came out.
Look at this. Bottle of wine fell off the table, completely smashed. That's a predictable drop.
Predictable drop.
That is a result from a drop you would expect to happen. Yeah. These are results you would never expect to happen. They are uncredible, therefore incredible.
Hayne, though the People's Show, we believe in everybody and their honesty. We thought
had no reason to doubt him.
Because of the scrutiny, we thought we'd test him. So we got his on-air partner. Her name's Jess. We thought, could you call him? Could you call Tim and ask him, just between us, because they're pals,
so to speak, turn the screws on him?
Yeah. Was it true or not? And this is the response. This is how it went. Jess, you there?
Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy.
Obviously,
Ahoy,
a lot of scrutiny has been happening for your team and particularly your man. Do you think he's telling the truth?
Look, I believe him because I just don't think he's got that much time on his hands to be trying to make that happen.
You do have to ask the question, aren't there better ways in the world to get attention?
The boy's got lots of skills. I just don't think this is one of them.
Never have 2 3-cent pieces of hardware stacked on top of each other caused so much consternation. But we thought today on the show we could ultimately prove, using your help here, Jess, that he is telling the truth.
If you can call him now on your phone and then conference it up, so we can listen in.
We and the rest of Australia can have a quiet listen.
And then what we need from you, Jess, is just going in whatever serious manner you would normally, just ask him, hey, look, just between you and I, obviously this is still blowing up a bit. I mean, did you set it up? I think it's funny if you did.
Sure.
Lead him down that path and let's just see what he says.
Look, I'm a really bad liar, so there's every chance he's going to see straight through this.
I don't think it's a lie, though, Jess, because don't you want to know if he set it up?
I mean, I do. So, look, I'll give it a go. Let's
get in that headspace. Not a lie if you believe it.
Good luck, Jess.
Okay, all right. Thanks, guys.
Hey, mate, what's happening?
I just got an email from this dude, Brett. And, have you seen this email that's come through?
I haven't checked my email since I left work like half an hour ago.
So he's like the head of physics or something at Uni SA, and he's like seen your incredible drop, and he wants to come on the show and dispute it.
What? I did not get that email.
I can't believe you missed. I was so excited. I reckon it would be really cool if we get him in maybe Friday or whatever.
Yeah.
But are you what if he proves us wrong?
How can he prove me wrong? It happened.
But if he says he's done the maths, he's done the maths. What if he proves us wrong and then it looks like we've lied to Hamish and Andy?
Well, I don't give a shit if he proved it wrong. It happened.
Yeah! Tim, you passed.
We're Slugworth, you, Tim.
You've been Slugworth. The famous Willy Wonka manoeuvre.
Wow.
Tim, we just wanted to double check. Obviously, it's an honesty-based game, and we do believe every person on the People's Show.
We knew you weren't making it up, Tim. Why would you have?
But we just...
I don't have time to do it.
Well, I mean, mate, you do. You work in radio. We've all got time to stack 2 screws on top of each other. But you don't have the inclination. That's the more important thing.
Exactly. Tim, mate, thank you for joining us. We just wanted to double-check. Jess, absolutely well done.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome. And thanks again, Tim. Incredible drop.
Yeah. 13:10:60 right now.
Poor Tim. I mean, he's gone through absolute hell.
That was the passion for him, though.
What should have been the greatest day of his life, that he performed that incredible drop where he threw 2 screws over his shoulder and they managed to end up on top of each other, which we should also point out probably happened by the screws hitting the floor, like the one lying down, the next screw hitting that screw, and then they've leant up together.
Yeah, they've upped themselves.
That's probably how it happened.
Anyway, Ham.
But poor Tim, he couldn't enjoy it because everyone was claiming foul.
What we want to ask is, on 13:10:60, what haven't people believed? Yeah. What happened to you, or what did you do?
You're sitting there going,
people go,
guys,
I just don't believe you.
Why would I make it up? I turned around, the 2 screws were there, okay? They were standing on top of each other. I took a bloody photo. What more could I do? And instead, you're now being borderline trolled online.
13:10:60.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
13:10:60, we're asking, what haven't people believed?
Yeah.
What did you do, or what happened to you that people just simply don't believe?
Sometimes all you can do is go, guys, it happened.
Yeah. This is off the back of a young man called Tim, who said he, over his shoulder, was just throwing screws when he was dismantling a bed, turned around when he heard a clink. He'd only thrown 2. And saw them one on top of each other, standing upright.
That can happen.
It has happened.
It's not probable,
no,
but it is possible, and that's why it was an incredible drop. Yep. And we featured and heard it yesterday, and we believed him. We've just heard from him. He passed the test. We tried to stitch him up.
Yeah.
He got angry when he didn't know it was being recorded. He said, "It effing happened." Even when someone said to him, "We were going to get a scientist to disprove you," he got very fired up. It happened, and I believe it.
Amanda on 13:10:60. What haven't people believed?
Okay, so my sister, when we were growing up, had a sapphire ring. My other sister now lives in our family house, and that sapphire ring had disappeared from the house. About 20 years later, my sister was mowing the lawn outside the back door and found that sapphire ring.
Boom, jewellery magic.
No one believes my sister that she didn't just have it hidden away.
Right, so
she's saying, guys, this is jewellery magic, which if you're a long time listener of the show, you'd be familiar. Used to be a segment of jewellery that turns up after some decades. And so they reckon that the other sister was just wearing it, having fun with the sapphire ring.
Yeah, my eldest sister thinks that my younger sister was just being a pain and stole her ring and then never gave it back because she didn't want to get in trouble.
And this was the story.
A great story.
20 years later, decided to give it back.
Polygraph test.
Polygraph.
Has to be a polygraph.
I've said it before, I'll say it again, so every family needs one. The government should give every family 2 uses of a lie detector per year, just to smooth out family disputes.
Nathan on 13:10:60. What haven't people believed?
Hey, ahoy, guys.
Hey, Nate.
Hey, how are you, bud?
Hey, yeah, I'm good. When I was about 10 years old, I was babysitting my brothers and sister, and anyway, I dropped a sauce bottle onto the floor. All the sauce just went up to the roof and splattered on the roof.
Yep.
And Mum and Dad came home, and they were pretty ticked off, and they're like, "Who did this?" And they're like, "Oh, I dropped it. It fell down and it splattered all over the roof." And anyway, Mum and Dad would not believe me, and still to this day they won't.
Right, so somehow, amazingly, like I guess it landed on the base of the sauce, and some magical force just popped it straight up to the roof.
Yeah.
Plastic or glass bottle, Nath?
Good question.
Yeah.
No, sorry, plastic or glass.
What was that, sorry?
Plastic or
Oh, it was, sorry. It was glass.
Wow.
That surprises me.
And how do you live in a small ceilinged house, a low ceilinged house?
What was that?
Do you live in a low...
Oh, it was a high ceiling.
No one saw that coming.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? Like 3-meter ceilings, and somehow the sauce got to the roof.
Yeah. And I even tried to recreate it when I was a bit older. And
Impossible.
They still would not believe me.
Yeah, Nathan, amazing.
That's incredible.
I mean,
there will be some sort of scientific explanation for that, but we don't have it.
We don't have the tools. Daniel at 13:10:60. Daniel, what haven't people believed?
Hey, guys.
Yeah, Dan, ahoy.
Ahoy. Watching TV, annoying little fly, thought this guy's just really giving me the you-know-what, and picked up the scissors on the table and just cut him fair in half.
As he flew by?
As he flew by. He was just like giving me the eyes and stuff, and I was going, mate, I'm going to get you good.
You just Mr. Miyagi him. You're like...
And are we talking, Dan, clean in half?
It was clean.
50-50.
A wing on either side of those.
Oh, down the middle!
down the middle.
Unbelievable!
I thought it was a head and tail toss.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. Could it be a 60-40? Could it be 70-30? But down the middle.
Split between the eyes. Wow. Well, I will leave you, Dan.
Dan, did you get a photo?
No.
That's okay.
You're
sorry.
going to spend the rest of your life having to convince people that happened.
Hey, Dan, is the 50?
Everybody now.
Dan, is the 50-50 bit a bit of sauce, a bit of extra pepper on top, or did that actually happen?
A wing on either side.
No, I swear.
Good on you, mate.
On my super ninja scissor skills, that happened.
Yeah. You would have tried to do it since.
Oh, about 4,000 times.
On you, Dan. Thanks so much, Carl. Wrap this up for us. What haven't people believed you?
Back in the day, high school days, half court, sideline, back over me head, I got a swish, witnesses, but I say it now and nobody believes me.
Was it during a game, Carl, or was it just for a bit of fun at lunchtime?
It was just a bit of fun at lunchtime.
Yeah, I bet it was for everyone watching. They would have probably gone home. It would have just lit the place on fire.
Carl,
well, nobody believed it back then either. It was like, do it again.
Oh, well, you can't. Lightning can't strike twice. Carl, what were the names of the people watching?
It would have been most of the guys my peer. I was living in Warragul, so it would have been a Warragul regional high school thing.
Yeah, yep.
Any names that you can chuck out just to
You give it a bit more weight,
Yeah, Luke Stevens was one of my mates. He was there egging me on. I think my cousin Jimmy was there too at the time.
There you go. See?
Hey, Carl, you know you say every person you tell they don't believe you. How often do you bring it up in conversation? Do you
still bring it up now?
Do you wait for a basketball theme to a conversation, or do you just come straight out with it?
Pretty much any time anybody's talking about luck or fluke, I throw it out there.
Yeah, good. That's a nice thing.
I'd add skill to the list too, Carl, because you got two eyewitnesses.
I've only got the other one trippy moment, and that was a fly doing exactly what I told it. And
Fly Jedi! What did you tell it to do?
What did you say?
I told it to fly there, and it did. Then I told it to fly somewhere else, and it did. And yeah, we had just watched Lord of the Flies, and I.
That's not what that film's about.
It's got nothing to do with flies.
Yes, it has nothing to do with flies.
No, there's no part of the film where they control the mind control.
Unless you're talking about the flies that hang around the fat boy after.
So there are flies on the island. But
so you just said what? You told the fly to fly what? Go land next to my knee or something?
Yeah, it was on the wall, and I pointed at the roof and said fly there, and it did. Yep. And then I pointed at another spot somewhere, and it went there too. It was a good, obedient little fly.
Carl, thank you, buddy. It's Hamish and Andy. The last time from the studio, Ham, as we bring our radio years to a close next week for the foreseeable future. Thanking Mazda 3, being the driver's seat, and Jack. He's through an hour.
1 hour, Jack.
I promise no errors.
The white whale.
No,
the white whale of a show. Can it be done on his last show? An error-free show.
If you'd promised an hour, I would have been surprised.
Well, we made it through that first hour.
Unscathed. Well done.
Nothing in the error book, which is like, for people that don't know, like one of those giant old dusty tomes they use on Game of Thrones. Like Jack fills one up a show. It's empty. It's empty so far. And our favourite segment by far on this show is Incredible Drops.
Yes.
We are so careful with it.
Yes.
It's like we own a vintage car.
Yeah.
We only bring it out very, very rarely, and we're super anal about it. We won't let anyone else touch it. We are very, very cautious with this car because we know if we bring it out and it doesn't deliver, we'll be devastated.
Can I throw two of my favourites in, just as a recap?
Well, the long neck's the all-time.
The long neck, yes. The guy walking along with the long neck of Melbourne Bitter.
Yep.
He dropped it. It bounced on the ground and bounced straight back up into his hand as he walked.
The beer bounced off that hard bit of the bottom of a long neck.
And just got a rebound.
And he also mentioned it was a hot day and a cold beer, so there was dew on the outside of the long neck, which helps you understand the slipperiness.
Yes.
So it shot out as he put it down from a sip. What's your other favourite?
The lady that was on level 9, I think, and dropped her phone, and it landed in the breast pocket of a shirt on the 3 levels down.
You have someone
that was just out in the balcony having a look at their plants.
Yep, that's incredible.
It's an incredible drop.
Okay, today's incredible drop comes in, of course, via email. We always kick it off with one over email. from Honolulu, a podcaster, Chris McLean.
Aloha.
And it goes to show that gravity exists all over the world, so therefore drops and incredible drops can happen all over the world. Guys, part of my lunch today was an avocado. I guess tropical climate, similar to Australia, they'd be popular. I cut it in half, put each half on the plate. I then grabbed the pit to throw it in the bin. As I'm sure you know, and we do, an avocado pit is quite slippery. As I grabbed it out of the avocado with my thumb and index finger, so he's got, I guess, two halves still in their skin. He's got the pit out now in his hand.
Is it called a pit, is it?
Pit or a pip or the stone or the big shiny lump in the middle of the avocado.
Yeah.
I turned to walk over to the bin, turned to my left to head over the bin. I took my first step. I must have been holding the pit too tightly. I squeezed it, popped out of my hand to the right, over my right arm, and landed directly back in the centre of one of the avocado halves that was on the plate. It's popped out of his hand and has gone back to the avocado. Now that is an incredible drop.
Talk about it trying to find its home.
Yeah,
exactly.
It would have looked like the footage has been reversed. Would have looked like someone put a bit of fishing line on that pit, pulled it out, then reversed the footage, boomeranged it. 13, 10, 60.
Yep.
Incredible drops.
Yes.
Now, we have to be sticklers here because the bar is very, very high. We don't want incredible throws.
No. Nor incredible catches.
Nor incredible catches. Now, even there, the avocado one, which is a wonderful one, came a little close because there was some upward motion in that in the pit's trajectory.
Yes.
But I don't think it's a throw. It was squeezed out and it shot out. But if I had suspected
that he'd
thrown it, it would not have made the segment. So it is not about incredible throws nor incredible catches. It is incredible drops and things landing in incredible manners.
Brave people have come forth because they think they've got a drop good enough to be regarded as an incredible drop. And, obviously I'm going to believe in them. I'm going to back them. I certainly am not going to put up any hurdles in front of them. But, hey, we do have quite a high watermark level.
The standard we ask of ourselves and of the people show when you're registering an incredible drop in this segment is extremely high. We just heard from Chris. He's a podcaster. He's from Honolulu. Wrote into us. He'd taken the pip out of an avocado. 2 halves he was having for lunch. So he's a bit of a healthy guy, Chris, or maybe just having a delicious snack.
Yep.
Was holding it in his hands. Turned to go to the bin. Oh, holding it too tight, Chris. Popped out.
Yep.
Travelled over his right arm. Landed back on the plate in the middle of one of the avocados. It went home.
Perfectly in its spot.
Perfectly in its spot. Now, that is an incredible drop.
Mitch on 13, 10, 60. You've got an incredible drop.
Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy, Mitch. Do you reckon you've got something at Chris's level or higher?
Oh, definitely higher. I was at the supermarket with all the groceries in my hand at the self-serve checkout.
Yep.
I dropped a packet of biscuits. It scanned itself, done a backflip, landed in the bag.
I really like that.
Yeah, that's great, Mitch.
The scanning itself is terrific. I like that story, and it's partly in the telling, Mitch, so it's mostly this kudos is for you.
Yeah.
But it just seems like a helpful and showy pack of biscuits. The fact that it not only scanned itself, but did a backflip.
Time management.
Mitch, congratulations. I'm going to send you a teaspoon for that. That is fantastic.
Huge honour, Mitch.
Mary on 13, 10, 60.
Mary, we see here a little note that's not your real name, so this is such an incredible drop, you don't want the government to know about it.
Yeah, ahoy, boys.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, Mary.
Or she doesn't want the fame. It's
smart
like
Mary.
Sia. She's the Sia of Incredible Drop World.
Once you open that door, you cannot close it again. You'll have
No turning back.
paparazzi hounding you to do more drops.
Better believe it. Yeah.
Believe it. What's your incredible drop?
Okay, so it's a drop that you probably weren't expecting. So I was on the toilet doing my regular morning poo.
Wow.
Is this okay?
Yeah,
this is amazing, Mary.
Okay, so in the toilet bowl, you probably know better than I do, being a boy, but there's a narrow neck before the water.
Yes, yeah.
This poo, as it left me, decided to go horizontal and suspended itself horizontally.
Oh my God!
Oh, Mary.
A bridge,
a suspension bridge poo, a rope bridge,
and a suspension bridge. I was so excited when I saw this poo. I couldn't flush it away.
You wouldn't.
No.
Oh, how could you destroy a work of
You
art?
spray it with lacquer and you leave it there as an ornament.
You then go out. You go out to the outside of your bathroom. You set up a ticket booth. You put up a sign. You start charging $5 to see the poo bridge. I mean,
I was so excited. I ran and got my husband and said, "You've got to come and have a look at this."
And was he excited?
Probably not as excited as I was.
Yeah.
but I mean, just the odds too of it landing the odds of it landing that way on a day when you've eaten the right things to have the exact consistency of stickiness and strength.
Yep.
And length.
Like Mary, of course. You're an engineer.
Mary, wise Mary.
What are the chances of having the best call of our entire careers on the last day of our studio shows?
Casey, ahoy to you.
Oh, boys, how you going?
Casey, very, very good.
An incredible drop.
Incredible drop and tough act to follow.
Oh, I think it's pretty incredible. I work at an abattoir, so with knives.
Yep.
Okay.
And I dropped my knife. It's a boning knife. Don't know if you know what that is.
Yep.
They are pointy and thin.
Yep.
And to soften the blow, you don't want to drop your knife, otherwise you'll chip it, and it's no good. So I went to soften the blow by putting my foot out, and it went straight through my gumboot between my big toe and my second toe.
Oh my gosh! So
incredible dodge.
It didn't land anywhere incredible, but I didn't realise how much I appreciated my toes until after this.
So you would have been looking at the knife going, well, that's gone in about 10 centimetres, or however, but I can't feel anything. Don't tell me. Straight through.
No, I just sat there for a moment and just sort of appreciated life.
Yes,
just the same way that Mary did before she went and got her husband. That is a great drop.
It's on Friday, Hamish and Andy. Haim, quickly before we go, I was lucky enough to read this.
Yeah.
And it's an incredible drop.
Yes.
And long-time listeners of this show would know that...
Have we done one on the podcast?
We may not have.
On the radio show, we'd bring it out maybe 6 months tops, every 6 months.
Every 6 months.
Because they're not... People go, oh, yeah, I saw something fall once, and that's not good enough. Yep. It needs to be an incredible drop, something dropped and that lands in incredible ways.
Our favourite of all time was a guy walking along with a long neck of beer, the bottle, and he...
It was in Queensland. It was a warm night.
It had
Why is that information? Because it was a dew-coated long neck.
Dewy sides. He was walking along the footpath. It slipped out of his hand.
On the return, he swigged, and the return of the hand to a casual position.
Yep, slipped out of his hand.
The momentum of the bottle continued through his hand.
Hit flush on the bottom, and then just bounced back up, and he caught it in the same stride. And had another swig. Yeah.
And that's
incredible drop.
That is insane.
Ben joins us now. Ben, ahoy.
Ahoy, boys. How you going?
Thank you for reminding me that this segment exists. I thought that people had perhaps forgotten, but what actually is more true is that it takes time to find one good enough to be in the podcast. And I feel like you've done that.
There's no universe that exists where you could have an incredible drop every week.
No.
Because by their sheer nature, they are 1 in a million events.
Yes.
And Ben, I don't know what yours is, but can I just say from the bottom of my heart, up front, thank you. Thank you for bringing this back into everyone's life.
Ben, explain to everyone the situation.
So, this drop happened the other day, having a picnic, very classic picnic situation. So we had the rug, the chairs, the barbie going. Unfortunately, what we didn't have was a table, so you couldn't really put down like any of your food or drink. You had to hold it, which is what my dad was doing. He was sitting in one of the chairs and he was holding hummus in one hand, crackers in the other, and he was enjoying them.
Lovely. Quick question, Ben. A foldable full-size camping chair. You can get the short-legged versions. How far off the ground was he? On a normal leg or a shorter, smaller camping chair leg?
No, these were normal legs. So he was pretty high up.
Yeah,
enjoying his
regular height up. Hummus in one hand in a packet and crackers in the other.
Yep. So as he was holding them, something has distracted him. So in this distraction, he has dropped this open tub of hummus.
Oh, no.
And it's headed straight for the brand new rug. And so I saw this happening. My dad saw it happening. We both knew, this was not good. Hummus, very oily, very thick. It's going to ruin this rug.
A nuisance.
It's a brand new tub of hummus, that's
a brand new rug
as well.
I mean, the rug's going to ruin the hummus. The hummus will ruin the rug. It's a mutually assured destruction situation. Was it tumbling, spiraling, floating? How did it fall?
It was a rotation. So it was heading. Yeah, it was rotating basically.
So heading down. So it rotated over and was heading hummus down.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
Okay.
Nightmare.
But what happened when my dad opened the hummus to eat it? He was very focused on getting to the hummus and eating the hummus, not worrying about where the lid should be going. So he's just chucked the lid on the ground, and that's lying there.
Yeah.
And so what's happened, the hummus has landed upside down on the lid, completely sealing it. No drop sealed.
Sealed itself.
Resealing hummus. That is unbelievable. That is the equivalent. I mean, you can't think of a greater one.
No.
Apart from like if you're in the trenches at war, you take the pin out of the grenade, you go to throw it, you fumble the grenade, it rolls around, it lands back on the pin. It seals itself back up.
Ben, it was incredible. It's, of course, an incredible drop. It's a great way for us to finish this week's podcast, and thanks very much for reaching out. We're going to send you a token of no value for that.
Yeah, we are going to send you a token of no value. Yeah, the first time we've done it to a caller, I think. Amazing.
Worth it.
Incredible drop.
Haim, there is a segment we break open and allow back into the show very, very rarely.
We're
take
so
caution with
careful.
it.
We're so careful with this. This isn't like a family heirloom.
It's like the good room at the house. You don't.
No, it's like Grandpa's Olympic medal from 1904.
Yeah. Never are you allowed in the good room, let alone inside
Old
the
Grandpa. Super old Grandpa. So if he's at the 04 games, he was 20.
Yeah.
So here he is, 130 years old.
Yeah. Good on him.
Good on him. Still going. Pop, can we see it? So, we're so careful to take it out.
Because we know how good this segment can be at its best.
And if you drop it, you're in big trouble.
It's
funnily enough.
Yes, we're about...
If you drop it, you better make sure you do it correctly.
It's called Incredible Drops. For people who have not heard this before,
I think we've only done it once on the podcast.
Maybe once or twice in the 100+ shows.
It would pop up biannually on the radio show.
Yep, twice a year.
Only if we were positive, we had a situation where someone had dropped something and it had landed in an incredible way.
In an incredible manner.
And we can't stress this enough if you've not heard the segment before. The bar is ferociously high.
These are those from the past.
Drop it like it's hot. Just pulled a hot bowl of soup straight out of the microwave, and as I turned around, the bowl slipped out of my hand, like one of the deep Luxor bowls.
Yep.
And as it slipped from my hand, the soup started to spill out. I grabbed the bowl and scooped at the same motion and caught every drop of the soup. Not a single drop. Drop it like it's hot.
My friend, he was drinking out of a long neck bottle of beer. Walking along, he took a sip, it slipped out of his hand and bounced on the pavement, and then bounced straight back up into his hand, and he just continued drinking.
Drop it like it's hot.
Standing there eating my peanut butter sandwich, and my hands have gone weak, and the sandwich just slipped out of my hand.
Just a mid-conversation, limb weakness.
Mid-conversation. I've had a moment. I've dropped the sandwich, and reactions like we've played hacky sack. I've kicked the sandwich back up to my hands. Conversation didn't even stop.
Fantastic.
Drop it like it's hot.
I was with a bunch of friends camping. I was telling a story and I had a beer in one hand, and with that hand I did this big sweeping hand gesture, dropped the beer, it bounces off the ground, comes straight back up onto my finger and stays there.
It's sealed onto your finger.
So you corked it with your finger?
Yeah.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, I was walking along a balcony, tripped, my phone went off, and it landed in someone's breast pocket underneath.
Drop it like it's hot.
Walking along one day, I had probably too many cigars, more than I should have, and I had to spit. So there's a lot of phlegm involved, and I actually spat and flicked my cigarette at the same time, and my cigarette landed upright in the spit. Burning like a torch.
Drop it like it's hot.
I was at the supermarket with all the groceries in my hand at the self-serve checkout. I dropped a packet of biscuits. It scanned itself, done a backflip, landed in the bag.
Drop it like it's hot.
I was on the toilet doing my regular morning poo.
Wow.
In the toilet bowl, you probably know better than I do being a boy, but there's a narrow neck before the water.
Yes, yeah.
This poo, as it left me, decided to go horizontal and suspended itself horizontally
my God!
Oh, Mary.
A bridge!
A suspension bridge poo, a rope bridge.
Drop it like it's...
Wow.
I forgot
That's a
about
trip
that
down
one.
memory lane,
The
that
poo
one.
that was scared of the water. Don't make me go in there.
Haim, there's one that went both sides of the fence. I'm going to start with mine because Blake is working at the moment.
Yep.
Deserves a mention. He can't come on.
Gotcha.
He said, guys, you wouldn't believe it. I know incredible drops have to be rare.
Yeah, they do.
And I think this is as rare and lucky as they come. Washing his car, he was using his AirPods. Lost touch of the comment, man, I know.
Sure, AirPods or AirPod Pro?
He probably Pros. And
Very lost touch.
I forgot they were in and bumped my ear, causing the AirPod to fall out and fall towards the bucket of soapy water.
Uh-oh.
I knew I was done. There goes me AirPods. Have to go back to Common Man headphones.
Cords.
He puts in brackets.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
But it has landed, and I've taken a photo in a tiny hole in the handle of the bucket. Look.
Unbelievable. Yep. So the handle of the bucket is around the rim of the bucket, like it's in the relaxed position, the handle.
Yeah. There is one hole, probably the width or diameter of just larger, 1 mil.
Of the stem.
Of the stem of the AirPod.
And if it had hit any other direction, it would have bounced in.
Yep.
It saved itself. It wasn't ready to go. That is an incredible drop.
Yes.
That is an incredible drop.
Haim, over to you.
Young man contacted us and he said, look, I've got an incredible drop. And again, he understands the stakes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't muck around with this segment. His name is Dominic. He joins us on the phone. How are you, Dom?
G'day, how you going?
Yeah,
Ahoy.
good, Dom.
Dom.
Happy birthday, Andy, by the way.
No need.
boy.
Thanks, bud.
And I know you're a humble man, so I won't mention the SP, Hamish.
I appreciate that,
just,
Dom.
just quietly, congratulations.
And just very, very quietly back to you
Yeah.
so no one else can hear. I do appreciate that. It's obviously always nice to be recognised, but we've got to move on. We have to not harp on all the time about the S-ness of the P.
Onwards and upwards.
Yes, if we can manage. Hey, Dom, okay, paint the picture for us. First of all, where were you? Where were you when this happened?
So it was first year at uni, so house party. We just rented out our house, so we were having people over because we could.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to lose that bond as fast as you can.
Absolutely. And so I was out on the deck. There was, I think, a bit of a line to the toilet, so people were sort of kind of lining up outside almost. And one of my mates was walking into the toilet whilst another was exiting, which is normally fine, but some beverages were had and some beverages were held. And naturally, this becomes a recipe for disaster. And so as he was walking into the door, my mate bumped him as he was coming out of the door, and he dropped the beer.
What type of beer are we talking about here?
Like the Corona-shaped bottle. So not a stubby, but not a long neck.
A long-necked, premium stubby.
Yeah, a thin stubby.
That's it. Yeah. The beer I didn't know was unopened at the time, and as he dropped it, I was waiting for the smash because it was on a hardwood floor.
Yep.
But no smash came. We just heard this sort of doink. No one knew what had happened. And we looked down, and what we saw was a bottle suspended at about a 45-degree angle because the lid of the cap of the bottle had wedged itself between the floor and a small crack in the door.
Oh, my God.
And had just suspended the bottle upside down at a 45-degree angle.
So the lid of the bottle was where the door met the deck in that tiny V there, and it had wedged because of the way that the beer bottle lid is kind of like barbed. It had managed to barb into the wood, and the arse of the bottle's sticking up in the air at 45 degrees.
If you had a problematic mate who was trying to open a bottle of beer with the bottom of the door, that is how it landed.
That's how they do it. So that is unbelievable. That's a 1 in a million. I mean, it's flipped, it's wedged itself in with its head between the door and the floor.
Yeah, and we were looking at each other, and everyone just immediately sort of roared out and couldn't believe what had happened. Yeah. Everyone got their phones out. Everyone was taking photos, and boy, we were rattled. I couldn't believe what I just witnessed.
How wedged was it? When you removed it, did the lid come off and you could just go straight for a drink, and it becomes the preferred way to try and take a lid off a beer?
No. Moved. I mean, after we had our opportunity to take photos, beer was removed, and I think a foamy dragon was ridden.
Interesting. I mean, the other way to go there, I wonder, do you ever touch it again?
Yeah,
I mean, or
have.
does it become like a sacred beer? And for like, as long as the
You guys
beer
stay at the
stands in
house.
the air,
Yeah.
everything will be fine. And it's kind of like...
Too late.
But you made the smart move and you rode the foaming dragon. I mean, that's phenomenal. And really, do you know what? It's almost like that's the test for an incredible drop.
If people get their phones out
If a
immediately...
room full of people lose their shit, it's been incredible.
Yeah.
It was just nuts. I mean, you seen the photo of everyone just looking around, couldn't believe it. We were just, in a state. That was what kicked the night off.
We're going to have a look at both of these photos. The beer, out of interest, and then the other photo about everyone just looking around.
we'll put them up at hamishandy.com or on any of our pipes.
But check out the pipes.
Check it out. Insta, Twitter. We've got the pipes there. You can have a look
MySpace
at
still active.
Well done, Dom. Thanks for coming forward. And it takes a courageous man to say you've got to drop good enough, but it was. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, boys. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
There's a segment in this show that we rarely do because we're so worried that it won't be good enough.
You don't mess with this.
You know the one I'm talking.
You take it out very, very rarely. This is the good plates.
Yes.
You take this out a couple of times a year. Mm-hmm. And to continue the good plates analogy, if you drop them, luckily for you, they will probably end unbroken standing on one end. The good plates, because it is incredible drops.
Incredible drops.
Incredible drops. Stories about people dropping things and the things are landing in incredible ways. Not being caught.
No, not being caught.
But landing
Yes.
in very improbable ways.
We risk it, we bring it back because we know as soon as there's a drop that's dull, we probably will have to bench this segment forever. But it's back again today and we start with Vinny. Ahoy to you, Vinny.
Ahoy, boys.
Vinny, whereabouts are you?
Auckland.
Nice one. Talk us through your incredible drop.
All right. Well, I was painting outside a mate's house and I was up a ladder using the brush.
Yeah.
When I wasn't using the brush, I would tuck it into my waistband.
Are you a professional painter?
Much like, no, teacher, primary school teacher.
Okay.
But for a mate.
What kind of brush?
And, I don't know, some type of horsehair brush.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Nice.
High quality.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Must be very nice.
Not human hair, the nicest. Horse.
Yep.
Yes, continue.
I tuck it into my waistband.
Dangerous to tuck a paintbrush with paint on it into your waistband.
Bristles up.
Okay.
Bristles up. But I assume you enclose it are covered in paint, so it doesn't matter if it gets on your shirt.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I was outside, up the ladder, paintbrush in there, risky or not, it was tucked in. And as I reached out, the brush fell out of my waistband and down on the ground.
Yep.
And I was thinking for sure it was going to be covered in mud, painting out on the outside of a house.
Yep.
I looked down in total shock and or. I see that it's sticking perfectly upright, not a bristle touching the ground.
How?
Oh, it landed like in the mud, handle jagged into the mud.
It landed between a tree root and the edge of a ladder. It's 1,000,000 to 1 shot.
That is 1,000,000 to 1, and it preserved the integrity of the clean paint.
Were you nervous getting down from the ladder? Because obviously, if that's wedging the paintbrush.
Yeah.
I think I was full of adrenaline. I ran around trying to get everyone to come look at it, but you know, walking to a paintbrush just upright doesn't as impressive as seeing
Still, though,
seeing it drop
that is
and
how.
stick in definitely more exciting than just have a look at this upright paintbrush.
But that's almost the hallmark of an incredible drop.
Yes.
That's the test. It's like, did you feel an unfightable urge to go and get people? and that's what tells us it's an incredible drop. That is incredible. I mean, not a bristle out of place.
Vinny, well done. And that's why we only bring this segment back when we feel...
it has to be that good.
Luke, ahoy to you, Luke.
Ahoy, Hamish Andy. How you going?
Very well.
good, mate.
We've just heard an incredible drop where a paintbrush landed pointing upright and didn't have the paint on the ground or any mud in the horsehair. Must be nice brush. Talk us through what yours was.
So I was. We had a dinner party the other night, and I thought I'd get a jump on the next day and just do the dishes that night.
Good.
Everyone's still around. And I don't use gloves when I do the dishes because I'm fast and loose.
Yeah, me neither. Just in, ouch, ouch. Who's got time for the rubber?
Just risk it. So once I finish the dishes, it comes time to stack the dishwasher. I've stacked the dishwasher, and I go to put the tablet in. And because I haven't lost touch as well, our tablets we need to unpack still.
Yeah.
Right.
So I grab the tablet from under the sink, untie it, or open it up.
Oh, so
and
hang on,
as I
it's a
turn to-
little package, like singular package tablet.
Yes, yeah.
I reckon that is lost touch. If you were pouring a powder in,
powder pours true
in
peasant.
touch. Yes,
but you mean you don't have one of the gel ones,
right?
Yep.
No, yeah, because like you don't have to package them. You just put them straight in the dishwasher.
Yeah, I know. That is a supreme.
package
Yeah,
them.
you're
higher end.
You're more in the bourgeois. You're not upper class. You're more middle class for this. Yes, okay.
Middle class, yeah. All right.
So,
so as I grab it from under the sink, I turn my body and I'm opening it as I turn. And then halfway around to the dishwasher, it opens and drops out and lands straight in the little tablet pouch. So it fell from about 3 foot high, like waist height.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's
And
gone
all I had to do was
straight
close
in.
the lid and then press start.
Oh, you would have just felt so efficient. You've got the time saving from no gloves. You've then got the time saving of not having to bend down and put the tablet in by hand. It's like watching in golf where the ball goes straight in.
Yeah,
slam
exactly.
dunk.
It's slam dunk, yeah.
Where you're like, what just happened? No bounce,
But I was-
nothing. It just sits in there.
And I was straight back to the dinner party.
Well, yeah, well done. Was it
And everyone went, gee, you're early. You're back early. What's going on in there? Did you forget to put the tablet in? No, it's in.
You're not going to believe it.
Hey, Luke, you would have told everyone immediately, I imagine.
They heard, because no one was in the kitchen at the time, but they heard the excitement coming from the kitchen.
Again, that is an incredible drop. If people can hear the elation from another room entirely, yes, it counts. Thank you, Luke.
That's amazing.
We've got time for one more. Mitch. Ahoy to you, Mitch.
Ahoy, boys. And number 6. How's it going?
Mitch, talk us through your incredible drop.
It's not my incredible drop. It was my wife. We were in the kitchen. She's taken the last egg from the carton. So already, stakes are high. She fumbles it. It drops and it wedges in between her knee and the kitchen counter and doesn't break.
Hang on.
Soft
So
landing.
did she try to catch it with her knee? Did she squash up against, or did it just, she was standing that close to the counter that it just...
Okay, so there's like a slightly bent knee, but I definitely wouldn't say it was intentional. I think maybe she would claim there's some kind of spidey senses there that she's instinctively grabbed it, but she would never be able to do it again.
This is pretty incredible. So you're saying she's front on facing the bench?
Yeah, it's like the knee cap, like front on.
I'll tell you, that's what I meant. The chances of that not rolling left or right are huge. You have to hit that on exactly the right spot. At the right softness too.
Exactly.
It's a wedge. It's not like a cupping. It's a wedging it in between.
It's a pincer.
The two.
Pincing between a kneecap and a bench to be able to decelerate the egg to stop it, but not so fast that you break it.
Definitely incredible.
And it's the last egg. Yeah, that's an incredible, that's an incredible
Mitch,
drop.
what was the mood like after you saw this?
Oh, we were just in disbelief. We looked at each other. We looked at the egg. We looked back at each other like, is this real life?
Yeah. Is this real? Yeah. Are we dreaming? This is heaven. This is absolute
in the
heaven.
Matrix?
This is the Garden of Eden.
Feels like Neo wouldn't even be able to do this. This is incredible.
How are you seeing things before they happen?
Thank you very much, Mitch. Worth coming back.